Oh.
Hello, everybody. How's it
Hello.
going?
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
Oh God, my camera's not on. There we go. All right.
You're on your camera, my good man. Hi, I missed everybody.
Oh, it's been a little bit. Well, it's been a week.
Yes, it has. Oh,
It's been longer than a week for me.
my light's wrong. Wait.
What is?
Wait.
The other light that changes color.
We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, someone is feeding back
It's
a
probably
lot.
Raquel.
I think it is.
Shut up. I'm gonna change over.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
My
okay.
headphones are bothering me.
But howdy, everybody.
Howdy,
Hello.
We still don't have an intro.
Yeah. Welcome to VALMIRAH, or welcome to Adventures Initiative presents VALMIRAH. Hi. This is a campaign based within the world of Aeolodon, created by me. It is a whole world, etc. But we are based within the continent of VALMIRAH. These guys, in their last session, took a castle from a ghost dragon,
God.
and two of the companions sadly died. It was epic
Yes.
and sad and tragic and
Epic and sad, and like it was one of the best sessions in a while.
Mhm.
You should definitely go back and watch it. Is it up on YouTube yet?
I've had a crazy week, and I don't think.
So when it goes up on YouTube, you should
up,
definitely.
I'll be having this one. It'll be up at the same time that I put this one up.
But before we get into the game, do we have some announcements?
Like always. Oh my God, Ace isn't here anymore, so I have to do this.
Yeah, everybody has gotta.
Oh,
We've got to
no.
find somebody else that. Well, I can take up like a little
I can
bit
do.
of that.
Okay. Script
So
okay.
There it
As
is.
always, Adventures Initiative would like to thank Geeky Clean for sponsoring our channel.
Yes.
Tired of the allergic reactions to your everyday soaps? I have
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Are your bath bombs not strong enough scent? Not a strong
Considering
enough
I
scent?
don't use them yet, no, they're not.
Do you hate not having enough dice?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Geeky Clean is your answer. Now, with 100% biodegradable packaging, Geeky Clean is ready to help you stay squeaky, geeky, clean. They're amazing products. Now, from the gorgeous collection of soaps and aesthetically pleasing D20 dice bombs. Woo! We got a thingy.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
So
Thank you for Gear Sparks.
Hey,
Hey, Gear
subscription.
Sparks.
Hey,
Thank
Gear
you for the
Sparks.
subscription. Oh wait, friend.
Pleasing
Ace
Thanks,
just gifted a sub to
Gear
Gear
Sparks.
Sparks. Thank
Yay.
you.
You can rest assured they will help you with your cleaning needs and dice addiction.
How in the world would you do that with a
Because
with
no,
a
when the
bath bomb?
bombs go in the water, the thing that explodes out is a set of dice. How, you may ask? Some bath bombs also come with. Oh, I already answered that question.
That's
God, I'm
what
so
that
mad.
was. That's what I was segueing into. No.
Geeky
Work with
Clean
me here,
also
work with me.
open to communication with allergic reactions if you have or allergy needs. Please use ANI pod. That's Annie Pod with an I. When checking out to get 5% off on your order. Thank you so much. Also,
And that discount goes up every time you use that code. So please
eventually it'll be
head on over to
higher than
Geeky Clean. Head on over to Geeky Clean, and that code works on everything, even on clearance and stuff like that. So please feel free to go over to Geeky Clean. They have some new stuff. If you follow their TikTok, yeah, there's a new Pokemon themed dice bomb this month. It is very fun. You got to go check it out.
Let's
and
not
thank
even
you,
get
Geeky
started
Clean.
on all the
Oh God, the
Demon
shower
Slayer,
fizzer,
the Demon Slayer stuff they have right now. Yeah.
and also shower fizzers if you can't take baths, and aromatic soaps and all those other wonderful things that they make, keeping you hygienic while also keeping you geeky. Thank you so much for sponsoring us.
Hey, I'm gonna be now that that's over. I'm gonna be stupid for a second. I have to go roll up my window. I left it down and it's now raining.
Oh
Back
God!
at, like, 2
Oh
o'clock.
no! You got to keep the rain out,
I
man.
fucked up. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be right back. So while he's doing that, we could also give a little bit of a thank you to our folks over at Tactical Tokens.
Yeah,
because
tactical
I don't know
tokens.
what kind of combat
Tactical
we're gonna have
tokens.
today.
Yeah.
You know, y- before I discovered tactical tokens, I was just using like paper clips and like scraps of just random plywood and SD
or
cards for
actual
my
fucking
miniatures.
minis, because who uses
Or actual
those,
mini,
right?
yeah.
Unpainted.
But before I discovered tactical tokens, I didn't have anything that I could use in that way. And then the lovely folks over at Tactical Tokens talked to us, and I was like, oh, an answer to my prayers. They have every size creature that you could think of, from tiny to gargantuan, which Dono has stuck to his face. It takes up like a third of his face. Like,
and he's got a
they're-
big face. He's a
Tiny.
big boy.
and he's got a big face.
I can't
Tactical
see,
tokens-
honestly. I'm having a hard time. I'm partially blind
You can
right now.
also use any kind of writing implement on Tactical Token surfaces, and they work. Dry erase, wet erase, chalk. You could probably take playground chalk to these things and it would work.
Yeah.
Like, that's how diverse these things are. Some of them you can have printed for your own creatures. Some of them you can write on and like have custom like names made on them on the website. And it's all just a wonderful little system for you to use for your in-person games, so that you never have the wrong miniatures for a game ever again. You can head over to tacticaltokens.com and use the code AIPOD for 10% off of your next order. So thank you so much, Tactical Tokens, for partnering with us at Adventures and Initiative.
Link is down below for those. They're lovely.
The link is in the link is down in the description on YouTube, and also down in the little box on Twitch that you can just...
And again, this session we're using Tabletop Audio, which is a fantastic free audio website where you can get free background audios or sound effects for your D&D games. I suggest everybody that is watching and that watches this, go check them out. They make amazing stuff, and you will be able to hear that amazing stuff while we play the game, because it will be the ambience that brings...
You can
I have
also
my
world
you can
to
also
life.
connected to my
you can also
Alexa.
follow their Patreon for more premium versions of sounds, extended versions of sounds, different versions of songs. They have a huge back catalog, and it's completely free for you to use. You just head over to the website, and you can even make sessions for your players to hear your sounds for free through the website as well. It's a great service, and all they ask of us for using them is just to give them a mention when we use them. So go use Tabletop Audio. They are making great sounds for your next game.
All right. I think since we did the review of what happened last time, and we've got all of our little announcements done and over with, it's time to get into this, isn't it?
It was a tiny review, but it did cover it pretty well.
Basically
I was gonna say,
everything.
did I miss the
like,
review?
there's a lot of big things that happened, but it was like not a lot. Like the big thing
Yeah.
meant a lot.
There-
Jib is a
like-
tree, but yeah, we're gonna cover
Yeah.
that.
We're coming up on that very shortly.
But shall we begin?
I guess so.
friends? As ominous wind sets the moon.
Oh, are we gonna talk about the channel schedule at the end? We should probably talk about the channel schedule at the end.
We'll talk about it at the end. Right now, it's
Yeah.
time to get into this.
Let's get
Beast.
into this. Or we could do it at
Actually,
the break.
wait.
We'll see.
Yeah. But we're not gonna start where we left off last time. Instead, we're gonna start
Oh.
with our two beginning characters that are coming back into the campaign.
Returning.
Returning.
Returning,
I
shut up.
can't figure- Listen,
I was like-
I fucking killed it during the one-on-one sessions earlier, and I can't do shit when I'm live.
I'm sitting here proud of the dyslexic getting through the ad read fairly fine, and then returning fucking sucker punches you. Dude, we've been talking shit on Dono since we entered this Zoom call.
I can't get a break.
It's
guys.
been-
I fucking
it's
hate
been a
it.
good
great.
time.
You've got
No.
this.
You're great, Dono.
I
You
know
can
I'm
do this.
great.
No,
but
you don't get
I
to
believe
suck
in you.
up. I get
No,
to suck
I'm not sucking up. I'm stating facts.
God.
Are you
Take
glad
it
you're
Anyway.
back?
I love you all.
Donald missed us.
Yeah,
He
I
did.
missed you guys. That's a
This
lie,
is the
I'm
dream
kidding.
team right here. This is the two
Yeah.
of us know
Yeah.
exactly
Get
how
ready.
to fuck up Dono's
Get
face.
ready.
I know. Okay, I'm making the other guys not be seen right now. So.
Oh,
goodbye,
it's
Trump.
really just gonna be
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just gonna be you
shoot.
guys
Three of
on
us.
stream with us. And Cherry,
Oh.
that is with you as well. But you guys didn't know Cherry is with
Oh
them.
God,
which
I
is
forgot about Cherry.
Which is one of the ladies of the night that was working at the what is it called? What do they call it?
At Yip's brothel.
Brothel.
Yeah, but like,
Mama
there's an
Owens'
actual name
brothel.
to it. It's a brothel.
Is there?
Yeah, there's.
What's a brothel?
Ace will,
No!
Ace will tell us in the cast
Yeah.
chat, I think,
Okay, stop.
which y'all are not a part of.
Looking at my tab, got my stuff. Looking at my stuff. The lake house. That's what it's called.
The lake house. Yeah.
Yep, she is one of the workers at the lake house. She is a red-skinned tiefling. She is currently in her adventuring gear, which is that of a cleric adornment. She has a holy symbol. She is mostly dressed within robes and such. She doesn't not have to wear leather or armor in any way, the way that she combats.
Heart of gold.
Yep. But she is in nicer robes, comfortable, things that she can not carry with her, and she has a holy, or she doesn't exactly carry a holy symbol, but it's a symbol that helps her to channel her magic. We sticking with y'all. So, as you guys have as you guys had entered into your journey towards the mountains, trying to get to the keep and to meet everybody, yeah, you had several different little adventures. Now, one of which you, Tommy, had started at the time working and finding a job, but working with Burp over in the Arcane Amphibian. There's a couple different stories with that, and if you wish to tell that kind of thing, you can. But as your guys' stories had gone across, you had ended up meeting a red-skinned tiefling by the name of Cherry. She had now shown up with another individual that you had met. Tommy, you have, but Merc, you hadn't not met this individual, of a pink-skinned dragonborn who had entered into town, who had helped to teleport her because she was on her way to meet up with a old friend that he recognized the name of, which is Yip, into the town, or trying to find them, to be able to find Ferron. You guys were able to conversate and create a kind of ideal small party to be able to travel across the mountainous terrain.
That's the spin-off series.
Yes, that's the spin-off series. During this time, you met a bunch of different blights within the city, or the different cities and on the trails. A crazy druid lady in the mountains took out a hunting or party of trappers, and she helped you to be able to use via transport plants, be able to get even closer to the keep, cutting down your travel time even more. You came.
These
out
are all
of
spoiler-free episodes of the
Yes.
spin-off series.
Yes.
Yeah.
You came
I-
out of a
I
large
just-
tree that was surrounded by a lot of smaller trees, but were very far away from it.
Did the tree talk?
No, the tree did not talk.
Okay.
At least not to you guys.
Just double checking.
You're good. At that point, you were able to actually meet up with Ferron's group, where we will and have spent about a day with them. And at the very end of that time, well, at where we pick up, you guys were conversating, meeting some of Ferron's old, like what he would consider to be his family. You meet Turok, a
Dude, I gave
trying
you
to
a
get the
whole
name.
list of people to
Rock-
use.
I know. I'm
And
trying to
I
remember
pinned it.
races and stuff of
And
the
I-
characters.
And
And
I
my
pinned
brain's
it for you to
going blank.
use.
Stop giving me crap, okay? Rock is a
Minotaur?
Minotaur, yes, thank you. I was trying to not remember not Centaur but Minotaur because I just watched that Disney movie with my kids. Onward. So,
Oh.
and there's a
Oh,
centaur,
yeah.
Oh, I was-
so it's kind of screwed me up. A
I was
bit.
thinking Norm the Minotaur from fucking Phineas and Ferb.
But you guys have met Torok. You met they're called the Tribe of Mountain Climbers, though they are currently
I feel like Vaughn and Merc would be great friends.
yeah. You met a couple different Lexodons. And where is You met Wrecker, which is a large warforge that carries a massive amount of the things that they need. You met Lorok, which was
Previous den father.
Farron's den father, the
Mhm.
one that raised him. Well, he's still den father. He's still yours.
I thought the marriage was to consummate them. The marriage between the two folks was for them to be the new
your
ones.
den father.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yes, and the marriage is consummated, and thus creating new den father and den mother. So people that are in charge of taking care of the lost children, or those that enter into, or that need the more of the adult realm.
There's also a nice little Loxodon mammoth family
Yeah.
of Bredalon, Zolnui, Banir, and Ordinoros.
Yeah. And as you guys have traveled across this foresty open plain, or it's not plain, forested open area where it clears and such, you hear the sound of the sending stone go off. Tommy, you bring it up to your ear and you hear the sound of Yip's voice. Just say, take care of Merish for me. And as the sound in the background of the voice of Ferron, muffled and struggling, you hear footsteps and movement, whatever else was said in the moment. But Yip never responded back. What did you say in your stone?
She's probably holding it. Hey, and she'll tap it a bunch of times. I need you to respond to me. I know this works like once a day, but I am very impatient and I cannot wait until morning. So you're gonna have to respond to me really quickly. I don't accept that as a answer to anything I've ever said in my entire life. So if you could please respond to me right now. And she's just like walking away from the group, like on a telephone call that's like one way. And
That
just
ended like 15 words ago.
Yeah. So please respond to me. Respond to this. Fuck. And she's gonna take the sending stone and she's gonna throw it.
So you just
She's
toss it.
pissed.
Retroactively, I guess Farron would have heard that and picked it up off the floor.
Well, this is something that you guys didn't hear. This was just the response that she gave
Exactly.
into what Yip was like during the whole thing when Yip was turning into the tree.
Yeah.
So you were like away from Yip, just
Oh yeah, no,
watching and
because the
memorizing.
response only goes to the person. That's
Yeah.
right.
And it lasts for like 6 seconds. So
He would still
Mer-
pick up the sending stone.
Merc is jogging after the sending stone that Tommy threw. It's just like, those things are expensive! We need it!
We need to go right now. We need to go.
I agree.
We need to go. We don't have time to go find a fucking rock in the woods. I'll buy a new rock. You have enough money for a new rock.
I like
You
my
can speak.
rock.
No. Merc, we need to go right now.
you hear
You're using
you
my
see
actual name.
Lorok looking
Okay.
into your eyes and say, or look off to the side, and now he can tell that there's something going on. Now you see this larger Goliath individual. He has a few different tattoos across his body. He wears more furs and such, and he looks towards you and he says, what seems to be the problem? You all seem a little...
The problem is we need to leave right now and get to my friends because something is wrong. Or do you not understand that? And she keeps walking. She is very
Lorok just
much
kinda
on a
like
mission.
is pushed off to the side, or like it's just off to the side. He's like,
Yeah,
this is a very different friend than the other ones.
how far away are we at this point?
You guys are probably like a half day's travel. at this
What
point.
about
If you were
what
to
about,
run, you could make it less than that.
if I were to fly?
Oh, if you could fly, it'd be a lot less.
Okay.
You could make it probably 40 day. So if you want to take like, and I believe fly you can cast it on. Oh no, it's only up to you and then
Well,
like. 2
I
other
was
people.
going to ask. So Merc
Oh no. Wait.
and
That's fine.
side adventures that have happened can now once a day polymorph into a dragon.
Oh yes, this is right. You can.
Yeah. So would polymorph last 1 hour?
Yes.
Could I? For one, it doesn't say what kind of dragon it polymorph into.
You would turn into
What
the
time is it?
bloodline of the dragon that you have in yourself, which is a red. So you would
Okay.
be a wormling of a red dragon.
What?
What
Wormling of a red dragon?
Yes.
what time is it as well? Is it night?
It's about no, it's not nighttime. It's past, just a little bit past morning. Like the sun is crest up. It's getting closer to it's probably closer to noon than it is morning.
Okay, so I can't do what I want to do. I don't think I can. Hold on.
I'm trying to look up the flying speed of a wormling red dragon and if I could carry Tommy.
You could definitely carry Tommy. A dragon definitely has the strength to be able to carry Tommy, and
What
not
is their
probably another
flying?
like 2 people.
Flying speed is 60.
Yeah, so you can go up to 120 per round. Plus your
If I-
you have a plus 10 to your speed because you're at barbarian and then you can also use your monk abilities.
I was gonna say, in one polymorph, in 1 hour, with Tommy and whoever else we're bringing on my back, can I burn my key points to do Step of the Wind and get there? Even if I burn in all my damn key points. I mean,
you are
that's
smart enough to be able to still understand your things, so yeah, I'll say that you can still use key points and your other stuff during. You just wouldn't be able to have like your weapons and things on you.
yeah.
Okay.
So we can get there within the hour of my polymorph.
Easy.
Merc looks at Tom and he's just like, not in a weird way. You could ride me. We can get there right now. Like we can get there soon.
No.
I-
How?
I-
What are we doing?
you-
What are you
honey,
doing?
You've seen this before, and my tattoo that is now Merc covered in tattoos at this point, dragon tattoo around his bicep starts to glow as he slowly shifts into
So
a dragon.
annoying.
It's not annoying. It's kind of fucking cool. If I'm being, I killed a dragon, and now I am a dragon. This is the circle of life. Like,
You killed a dragon. And
I-
still.
do you like your nails
Dragon.
done? Do you like your nails done, honey?
No, I don't.
No.
What is happening?
Um.
Chaos.
I want to see my
Goliaths.
child.
Some of the Goliaths in the area are definitely confused.
Yeah.
So how many key points am I
Oh,
burning?
believe me,
to get
it's been
there?
a lovely
I'm
last
willing
day
to
or
burn
so.
all of them.
You can use. I'll have to say that. Well, you're taking Step of the Wind. You're doing all your different things. You can,
And just for the hell of it, as
Whatever
like
level
Merc
you
is
are.
obviously flying away with Tommy, the rest of the Goliaths are like, well, what the fuck are we doing then? Just
I'm gonna,
People
like-
running.
start to
You
Yeah.
said we could pick. I could take 2 more people with us.
Yeah.
So obviously Cherry is
Yeah.
coming with us, and
You mind telling me what's going on?
Our
thanks.
friend is hurt or dead or something, and
Merc,
we're going now.
hurt.
Yeah.
He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Somebody.
He's hurt.
Who's hurt?
He's not dead. He's hurt.
Hurt.
Yes.
Our friend is hurt,
Thank
and we
you.
have to get there now.
Thank you.
So I can carry like one more person on my back
You see,
if anyone's tagging along.
probably
Drock
Lorak.
looks over to Lorak and just goes, Lorak, go. He is yours. Charge.
Oh my God! Could one of you just decide and get on the goddamn
Like,
dragon
"Fucking
already?
fine." Lorak jumps onto the back of the
Yeah.
the
Thank
dragon.
you.
And you guys
have no
take
time
off,
for
and
this.
it's like,
Goddamn.
I'm gonna say make athletics checks with advantage.
Athletic with advantage.
Good
Yes,
athletics.
not you. Merc.
Okay, good.
Everybody else that's on you.
Oh,
Because
Do you want me to roll for Lorak?
Sure, go for it.
I do have a
You
sheet
do have
for
the
him.
stats. I will
Yeah.
roll for Cherry.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
It's a good thing.
Oh!
A good thing, even without leveling him up, it's a good thing Lorak has a +8.
Yeah.
We got a nat 20, but the first one was a 2. So
Okay.
I
2
rolled
to
a
20.
I rolled a 9 twice, so that's a 17 for Lorak.
Cherry got a 12.
Oh my
So
goodness.
she's okay.
Okay.
But she's
I like to
holding on.
imagine she's real close to falling off, but with Tommy's nat 20, like
I'm used to this.
Like,
I'm zoned.
like, darling, this is a lot.
Jerry, I need you to just hold your breath.
I've got it.
If you're gonna throw up, use the left side. He tends to bank to the right.
You know me a little too
You know,
well.
she'll
in
like
this
give
area.
you a thumbs up, and then she's like, grabs the saddle.
Lorok is definitely staying on, like, not barely, but not like handily. And Lorok is impressed.
Mhm.
He wants to. The little part of him wants to know this power, but doesn't know how he would even come close to obtaining.
Tattoos.
As you begin, you're flying and not getting there. You can see just disappearing in the background the tribe beginning to pick up speed and not running after you. Half of them being able to slightly keep up with you. The other half is more falling back. Turok seems to be staying with the group that is falling back.
Lazarus is keeping well and steady pace. He's
Yeah.
trained for this.
Yeah.
I burned 5 key points. Do you want more? Do you want less?
5 should do you for that.
Okay.
With your double movement, flight, and then not being able to like just do everything, yeah, you'll be able to make it like the couple miles that you have to go. You're just like,
Screaming
"Gotta go
across the sky.
fast, dude."
You want to see some real speed?
No.
Want to see some real speed?
As you here, I actually should probably put on.
Yeah, put the rest of us on because this is.
Yeah. So as you guys land, you are met with a scene of a castle. There is a couple buildings that are spread across. You get like hit with this weird scent. There's a well around you, but in front of you there is a gated front door. As you begin to run towards it, you can see that there is a lever off to the side. One of you pulls it, and the gates begin to open up. Let me hit the sound of the heavy door.
You should turn the other folks on the stream too. Fantasy and Drunk
Yes,
on
I'm
the...
doing that right now. As
Perfect.
you see this door open, you hear the sounds of footsteps coming down a flight of stairs from up above.
And for continuity's sake, last session that was Merish.
Yes, and the first one that you see come down is Merish.
And Merish
With-
sees a fucking dragon.
I guess we're
Yes,
retconning.
but I also see Tommy on top, so it's
Yeah.
kind of obvious.
Tommy and Cherry and
Yeah.
Lorok.
I slide off. I tamed a fucking dragon. Where's my cat?
Roar?
Following behind.
You just say that
would
in
be-
common, so because dragons can't
Following
speak
behind
common,
is
so-
Ferron and
Mhm,
Briar at the tail. So.
mhm. Farron
As
would
you
just
guys are
kind
all
of
met.
stand at the top of the stairs.
Merish would walk down the stairs, his head kind of hung low, and just walk up to Tommy and just give her a big bear hug. Not saying anything.
Around the legs.
No. What?
Farron would then go down the stairs. Also downtrodden. Well, you see him wipe his eye. Didn't think this reunion would be this quick.
And as people are coming down, Merc is slowly turning back into himself.
See the dragon, the small wormling dragon, change back into a form of a man on fire. And you recognize this person as being Merc. His hair has grown a
That's-
little bit longer.
He's
seems to
definitely
have a few more
beefier.
tattoos. He's
Oh, yeah.
grained in strength. And if you guys want to say how your characters have changed and grown, in
Oh,
this
yeah.
point in time, you
So-
totally can at this.
So Farron,
I was talking about
looks-
a new individual.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody else knows what you look like.
oh yeah, well, for them coming back.
I've been
They-
keeping up with the
they
streams.
don't
I know what you look like.
Okay, then never mind. Sorry, I'm feeling a
Dippy,
little
I
too
love
cocky
you.
today. I'm feeling a little too cocky today.
It's
I
like,
gotta
it's
It's
calm
the new
down.
haircut. You look
the
too
new
gassy.
haircut.
He's fresh.
He's got to keep attention on himself.
Monk, you got a new
Sorry.
haircut too, right?
It's getting a little long, actually. I need to trim it down.
Gotta go take one of those little like buzz clippers.
Okay.
Merc has
Razor followed up by 5-blade razor.
Yeah.
fair. Merc has twice as many tattoos now. He is fucking covered. He's beefier with longer hair. Overall, just like he went from looking, look, for lack of better words, he went from looking kind of twinky, like, to like a grown up now.
You went from you to Biker Dono.
I went from me to if I got super soldier syndrome. Syndrome? Nah.
Thank you for the bits or the cheers.
Thank
4
you.
bits. Thank you. 4 bits, Ace.
Oh, it's all tears too. Oh God.
Oh.
I am not ready for this episode.
Tommy is now like green. She's a light minty green color, and her hair is dark green. She still pretty much looks the same. Still full tattoo. She has a new cape though. It's really fucking cool looking. Yeah. So.
You guys would recognize it as the Cape of the Bat from the magic shop.
That she fucking went back to, and it's like, I have money now. It's actually Merc's. Give me that cape.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and for those who don't know, Merc killed a dragon and got to take the entire horde for himself.
Oh my god.
And he
So-
didn't invite me.
He's got.
Was that in a one-shot or was
Yeah,
that?
that was
was.
a one shot.
We
I don't
did
know
do
if
a
I ever
one-shot.
posted that,
That's
but-
right.
And everybody died except for Merc. So
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. It was a rough.
Wow.
They
Sorry, we
fought
had
an
2
ancient white dragon
survivors.
at level 10. So.
yeah, we had 2 survivors. One decided to stay at the dragon horde and be like, "This is my home now," and one was just like, "I just saw people die. I don't care about money. I'm leaving."
What the hell?
I care about money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So the whole dragon horde is his.
Other than what
Tommy.
you took, clearly.
Thank you. It's part of mine now too.
I split it with Tommy. And
It's actually mine.
Typical
I
married
gave
couple.
all of it to Tommy.
Yeah,
He
typical
killed
married
this
couple.
dragon,
We-
and he's
me and my
still
wife
like,
has-
"Honey, can I
have
buy
this
a
thing
cup of
in our
coffee?"
marriage. What's hers is hers, and what's mine is hers. So I
Yeah.
figure you guys are kind of the same way.
What's mine and what's his is mine, yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
So
He is yours. So.
So to get back to the session.
So, Tommy, you have your outfit, your look, your green,
Yeah.
you're mint green now instead of your red of rage they usually are. And as you guys see these your old friends come down these stairs, and you're now met, and your eyes kind of just look towards the rest of this castle. There are 6 pillars that not meet, 6 copper pillars that meet throughout the floor. There are you can see metal adornment, not armor, and not different adornments across the walls, and not books and items and bottles and things. And you can see a little tiny salamander-like person in a little wizard cap and a cloak, just walking across and looking at little books as he just in the background, and just looks at it and just puts it in a bag and begins to walk around even more. Yeah, and he just goes, "Hi."
that motherfucker talks.
His
He's
name is
orange.
Eli.
That's
Very brightly
Eli.
colored.
We love Eli
Oh,
here.
for flavor.
Yes.
For flavor. I'm gonna turn when he says that. I'm gonna turn to him and say, "That's Eli in Draconic."
Do I understand Draconic? I don't think I do. I don't think I can speak Draconic.
Oh, buddy.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yet again, this is the second time now. I'm like, where the fuck do you find languages in
It's
D&D Beyond?
in your front.
They're in your
Jeez.
proficiencies.
Yeah, on the left,
Proficient?
scroll down.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
also
God.
like right there on your character sheet, like in the.
Oh, I do
first
speak Draconic. Okay.
Okay. God.
Why do I speak Primordial?
Unbelievable. I think that's a Genasi thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's your
okay.
Genasi stuff.
Yeah.
In Draconic, I respond with, "Why are you crying?" Fuck Eli, what's going on? And I hope nobody. I don't think anyone else speaks Draconic. I'm like
I don't.
just trying to.
Nope.
As he's hugging Tommy, I'm like
So-
locked eyes.
Merish
What does Eli
is
speak?
gonna Look
Does
over
Eli
to
speak Draconic?
Merc, and his voice is gonna kind of crack a little bit. You can kind of see tears welling up his eyes.
I can't imagine what draconic cracking would sound like.
The Chronic's not silent, I can tell you that.
It's not silent.
No, it's not.
And I say
Boisterous
Yip's
voice.
gone. And then I look back down toward the ground.
And you guys can see in the middle of this room, as you take it all in, there is a tree that is within bloom and looks as though it is kind of grown across of what is a
And at this point, still,
winged
they would
bird
also, yeah.
about to go off into flight.
At this point, still, they would also see Draven perched upon one of its branches, and Draven's bottle's still sitting at the base of it.
Where's Briar and where's Yip? Where are they?
Briar's probably
yeah.
up the stairs.
Yeah,
I'll
Briar's at the
start
top.
walking down.
Eli comes over to the group and he's just like, I can understand you, by the way. But it's okay.
Is
I
that-
understand.
is that
He
draconic?
just walks off.
Gonna again, not look at Tommy, just continue looking at the ground and speaking common, and his voice cracks again, and Yip's gone.
Where's? What do you mean she's gone? Or he's gone? Where is
He's
he? Where is he?
he's
Point
there,
to the
and
tree.
he'll point to the tree.
Excuse me. You mind, it's... You see Cherry kind of speak up and is like looking at all of you and it's just like, You mean... And she just like the words stop coming out of her mouth and she's trying, like her jaw is open.
No.
I kind of continue looking at the ground, and I just say
No.
I wasn't strong enough.
No,
Oh.
no. And I'm
She-
Tommy's gonna go to the tree and start like looking in the tree for a catling.
Mhm.
I am also going to be looking around and using my magic awareness that I now have.
I have healing. I can heal now. I can heal things.
So you're
So
gonna use
if
magical awareness is detect magic, basically. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With any item or magic spell within 60 feet of me.
How large is this room?
Yeah, I was gonna say every
That's-
Good
everything.
question.
Everything,
Within
yeah,
60
60
feet of
feet.
you. 60
60
foot
foot radius or 60
Yeah.
foot diameter?
It just says within 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 60-foot radius.
Radius,
Yeah, that
yeah.
would be this whole room.
You
so
see
He's
there are
instantly gonna
little
get a
things that,
migraine.
like,
Yeah.
that there's like little different items that are on the shelf that
Yeah.
blimp and stuff. You see like a couple bottles and there's like 3 books that are just in one shelf that glow.
Okay, is there anything about
and
this
the
tree?
is giving off a magical energy. I need to look up something really quick.
Mhm.
I need you to make an Arcana check to understand what.
Farron will definitely be following behind Merc and
what is it?
Tommy
School of
and
Magic it is.
Cherry, like at this point, and just be like, he'll actually sidle up next to Cherry, and just be like, "Wasn't expecting you."
I got a 15.
I thought this was going to be a little more fun not when I got here, but looks like I got to go to work.
I cannot fault you for that assumption, and
okay?
he'll just follow behind.
She just looks at you and says, "Are you okay?"
At me?
Yeah.
He'll like nod, but only nod once. Just and then
She puts
keep
her
walking.
hand on your shoulder, and you feel a little bit of calm go on.
Casting calm emotions on me?
It's just your touch. That
Oh,
she's
right.
able to give. It's
It's just human touch. It's sometimes
It's
nice.
just touch. Yeah.
We all like it once in a
But
while.
it is. It's somewhat like not calm emotion, but it's something dealing with her domain.
Oh, very nice.
Where she's able to just kind of like she touches you, and she begins to understand your emotion, and take some of a little bit of pain. And she's just like, if you want to, we can talk later.
Sure.
Yeah, I got a 15 on my Arcana as I'm
Okay.
kind of magic scanning the room. As Merc is also just like, who did it?
He'll look to Farron will look from Cherry to Merc and go,
Merc. Oh, did I freeze or did
Um,
you freeze?
Oh
Dippy
dear.
froze for a second. He's
Oh,
back.
whoa.
Okay.
Froze.
You're
back.
Yeah, he froze. Okay. He'll look from Cherry to Merc and go. It was of his own doing.
In the Arcana check, the glow of this is of a kind of purplish. There's a dark energy that comes from the tree, but you can see that has also been purified and cleaned. That of holy magic, thanks to Ferron. But there is a residue that is left of conjuration.
Okay.
Yip decided that the best way to solve our problem was to eliminate it entirely without the thought that that power would eliminate him too. He used the talisman, and it was the last thing that he ever used.
No, it's just a fucking necklace.
It was
He
pretty
put
cool.
Fer-
Eli,
Ferron-
come on.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Eli.
Fuck that man.
Not now, Eli.
Ooh.
He's just gonna walk
Ferron
out
will
the
put a-
castle now.
Don't you leave. Don't leave entirely.
I'm
but-
just gonna go wait over by the well. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Good.
That's- okay. But Farron will put a hand on Tommy's shoulder.
Don't touch me.
She's gonna do it anyway. Hand on Tommy's shoulder and just. It was too much.
Aaron.
And he'll take it off.
Talisman was evil.
Are you missing any hit points, Tommy?
We tried to
No. Okay.
You would have
make
just
him
finished this
understand
long
that,
rest.
and he wouldn't. I thought I would be strong enough to where he wouldn't have to use it, and it didn't work.
It was not your fault, Merish.
No.
It was nobody's fault from how it sounds.
It
Yeah, I should have
wasn't.
been here. I should have. If I had been here, he wouldn't have fucking used it. That's
See,
that's
we
just how
just
it
said
goes.
it's nobody's
That's
fault, and
how
you're
it
throwing
goes.
the blame on
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
That's
but
not-
it-
Because where was I, Merc? I was
you were living your own life.
fucking in a magic shop.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
You hear Cherry pop up and it's like, no, it's nobody's fault. When it comes to a situation like this, it's nobody's fault. You can't blame yourself. Yep. As tears kind of like begin to well up in her eyes, and she's, yep, was his own person and allowed to make his decisions. And decisions have consequences. You cannot blame yourself, Tommy.
But he was part of my person.
He
There's
was a part of
magic
all
that-
of us.
There's magic that brings people back from the goddamn dead. We can untree someone, right?
I don't know if anything less than a wish spell will take care of this, Merc. And then you see Farron's eyes just like light up for just a second as he looks to his sword and then back to the group.
You have a hydrate.
But then they go back to their sallow.
Oh, did we get a hydrate?
We got a hydrate.
Ah,
So introducing my hydrate for the stream, a gallon jug of water.
hydration. It's my
You
tears.
might be a
Sadness.
redneck.
Hydration.
Shut up.
Sadness is my hydration.
Fucking
Sadness
rock!
is
I
my
almost just had
Oh,
water come out my
you
You
have
goddamn
have to
to
mouth.
put the
Thank you very
NASCAR hat back on for
Sorry.
to embrace the redneck.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Oh my god.
We're
There we
getting
go.
sidetracked,
Oh
you
my-
guys.
Now drink from the gallon jug.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
skin is hydrated. It's fine.
I'll use my own tears as hydration. Thank you very
Yeehaw.
much.
I made
All
a
right.
sweater out of my own.
You like this one? I made it from my tears. All right.
The tears
But
of
Farron
children
will-
sustain me.
Oh my god.
Everybody call me.
Farron
Genuine.
will
Sorry, you go.
look up to the group again. He was part of all of us.
What do we do with this tree now?
We let it live,
So,
Grow.
when Merc asks that,
thrive.
I'm gonna turn to him and say, and this will be the first time any of y'all will hear this. I say you don't fucking touch it, and for the first time ever, everyone hears Merish curse.
Whoa.
Oh shit, that's right.
Farron makes a wisdom save.
Me.
Ah, no.
Um,
Oh god.
I'm not trying to be insulting to Yip or anything. I just more mean like, whose castle is this? Are they gonna get mad? There's a tree in it.
Oh, it's
I raised my
it's her.
hand.
It's hers, and I point to Briar.
Briar and Ferron's.
Oh no,
It's both of yours.
no, it's.
Did you get
it's
married while we were
technically-
away or something?
There's a chair.
No.
with
I'm not
your
invited.
name on it, Ferron.
No.
No, there isn't. What are you talking about? And
I
I'm
should've-
aware of what you did in the last session, but I'm playing into it.
We'll see.
So this was. Farron looks confused at the fact that Merish mentions Farron's name when talking about whose castle it is, and then he'll go, "It was in the contract. Was Briar and Merish's, but Merish has done something more commitment to his god, so it's not his, and it was their previous friends, but due to their other commitments, it's not theirs either, so it's Briar's."
So you have a castle out of a loophole?
Yeah.
Just as far as I know, yeah.
Merc instantly I want to make very clear of I'm not a good enough actor just to be like show you. So I just want to say Merc is almost pretending to be his goofy self. Like Merc is holding back tears. He is shaking as he looks at you. He's like, okay, and he runs outside and he grabs a flower. He's like, we never got a house present, and I feel bad. I would have been a mushroom because that was kind of my thing for a bit, but
Oh god.
We never
you have
got
a
a
vase?
mushroom.
I got a mushroom now. I have a whole mushroom garden.
Good.
That was a whole episode.
That's a whole episode of Merc and his mushroom.
Oh my god.
Can we
Farron,
retroactively change the title of it?
Merc and his mushroom.
God damn.
No, that's the Sneak and Squeak episode. We gotta keep
Oh,
that.
it's
yeah.
Sneak and Squeak. Oh wow. Okay.
Is there anything left of Yip's belongings on the tree?
The only thing that would be there is Draven's bottle and Yip's spellbook, which Farron in the last episode already kind of
Yeah, which is
bequeathed
Yeah,
through
Tommy's-
Yip's will
Tommy's
to
just looking anyway.
Merish. There would be nothing other than the bottle, but the bottle is Farron's.
Tommy's looking anyway. She's
Yeah.
just checking in and around the tree and trying to
Make me an
jump.
investigation check.
Perception man.
Investigation.
As an aside, Dono, I would go over to the tree and then pick the bottle up off of it and then call for Draven and then cap it again.
Raven.
Can I give the help action for that investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just begin looking and inspecting the tree.
Yeah.
Good.
I rolled shit the first time. Okay, that's a little better. 16.
16.
A gallon of tears? No, God.
As you inspect this tree and such, there is the bottle that Farron picked up and such, and you can see what is the outline
Oh, and
of a body.
this, and he pulls out the sending stone.
Actually, did the sending stone stay behind?
Yeah. He
Okay, that's
dropped
right.
He dropped it to the ground, and it clattered to the ground.
You
Yeah,
can
I
just
forgot that
you can
thing
get
for
rid of
everything.
that. We got rid of the other one.
That shit's expensive.
And actually, he leads into Farron.
the
He's like, "That's
fuck
my
up."
fucking set."
Oh,
I kill one
As you
dragon. All of
look,
a sudden, we're made
you
of
see-
fucking money.
Farron was attempting to lighten the mood, but his mood just sours again. Just
as I
puts it back
described
in his
this,
pocket.
Farron, roll me a history check, I guess. Whatever.
So
but
there is a
Tommy-
body imprint.
yes, there is. As you look across this tree, you guys are looking, and there's no items to be seen, but the small imprints of it within the trees, and and such like that, you can see what is one, an eye,
13.
and two, the look of the broken and sunken side of the face of Yip that is within the roots. Or not the roots, but the
in the
outer
grain
bark
of the
it. Yeah.
yeah.
Merc is full. The second Merc sees that, he is fully just no words, just outside now. He just leaves the castle. He doesn't go
Was it-
away, but he is out the door of the castle.
That was a 13. Dono.
Yes. Dippy, Ferron
Yes.
remembers with Merc saying, "I killed one dragon and we're like made of money," and like, "Oh, we just killed a dragon."
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, shit. And then he looks to the back of the room where the dragon was. Like, he'll start like traversing the rooms of the castle looking for the actual like full like horde,
You
whatever it would be.
If you wanted to like
Part of
detach from
bones.
everything. So
Yeah, I'm
make
I,
me
at this
go
I'm
for an
gonna
investigation around.
I'm definitely going to be doing that now. Like, Ferron is it would be part of processing his emotions.
Yeah.
What check is it?
Investigation.
Fucking natural 20 for a 21.
Fantastic. Merc, as you walk outside, you can see that there is Eli with just like little stones, and he's just tossing it into the well. Like he's doing a little beer pong action of just going, and you just hear.
And in Draconic, he says, "Go back inside."
Okay.
Merish would be still just standing there. His looking at the ground. He's kind of still overcome with emotion, so he wouldn't be doing much of anything without guidance.
Okay. Ferron, as you begin to walk the halls of the castle, you first begin to go downstairs, and you are met within the first bits of it, where there are two separate. There's a hallway that is brought to you, and you can see at first there are two doors at the front of the hallway, and as you look down further with your
And there
dark
are
vision,
two guards, and one of them only tells the truth, and the other one only.
all
two
Ferrons
doors.
are great in that first date. That is. Like, wait, are you?
Olive Garden. The 6 people in the stream. Well, okay. Two doors.
Okay. And as you look down, there's a third one at the very end. But yeah.
Oh. So there's like, I came to like a hallway
These
with
are basic wooden doors.
one door number 2.
They have like locks upon them, or they don't have locks. They have doorknobs, but you can just either push or shove. Or there's little areas.
I'll go clockwise order. So I'll start with the door on the left.
Okay. First door on the left.
But again, divisional.
door.
Whoa! Oh my God, Dono.
What?
We talked about this last time. Something is up with your microphone. That
Did
keeps
anybody
like.
else hear that?
Very
Yeah.
bad.
Yes.
Really?
Something is up with your microphone specifically that makes it like pop and click and whiz like so loud.
Are we sure it's
It's-
Dono?
It is because
Oh, okay.
I was hearing it in my one-on-one with him yesterday
Oh,
for our
alright.
new
Oh.
campaign that might be coming up soon. But
Ish.
yeah, ish. But
You have
it was
vocal
happening
box.
yesterday too. So anyway, just to visualize this, at the bottom of the stairs it's like a hallway with a door and two doors that I can see to the right, left and to the right, and then at the end of the hallway is another door. Yeah, okay. Then door on the left first.
As you open up this door, you are met with a stilled water scent. You can kind of smell minerals and such like that, and you can hear the small droplet of water coming from up above. Where's the water sound? Trying to find-
Where is it? He'll just like look up. I don't know if that's an issue or not. And it's creating, it's like a still water, like a sedimentary
yeah, it's
smell.
And as you look
Right.
onto it, you can see that there are metal bars in this area across the sides of the walls, and there are different rooms towards each one of these.
Oh, it's a dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And now we
good.
just need a dragon.
Which we had last time. Yay!
Oh, here's
We did it, guys. We won the
We
game.
played Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway,
there you
okay,
go. I found the still water sound.
there it is. Ooh,
Back.
it
As you
sounds
enter in
nice.
the wall.
I will examine. Actually, I have a fucking lantern, don't I? Yes, I do. I have a tinderbox and a torch. I'm gonna light my torch. Actually, even better. No, I don't have the light spell. Never mind. I was gonna. So lights
Even
a torch.
better. Magic.
Yeah, lights a torch, and we'll just hold it up to examine the room around him.
As you light it, you are met with what is it's a dungeon. It's got a couple different doorways and stuff you can count.
Important question: are there still people in it?
You can see what is 6 rooms. Each one of them has each one of these barred rooms or cells has a skeleton rotted body in it.
Oh,
As you look upon it,
like the people up above.
you
Well,
can make a medicine check, but you can probably
they're like
put 2
skeletal,
together.
right?
Yeah, you could put 2
no.
together, 2 and 2 together. That these are probably the dwarves that are above.
Well, it's too late for these ones. And he will. Do I? No. I looked at spare the dying for 1 second and I went, no, not
That doesn't
spare the
make
dead.
sense.
Yeah, not spare the dead. That's
It's
ceremony
spare the
that I'm
dying.
thinking
Will
of.
this work?
That's ceremony that I'm
looking at
thinking
it.
of. No. That would have to be spare the dead at that point. I'm thinking of ceremony. So he'll just. But there's no other component to this room, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you can see on the side of the wall, you actually find the keys to all the different cells.
He'll go and like unlock each cell and just like open the door, but leave
One of the
the
body
door.
begins to stand up.
Ah!
and never mind, I'm joking. No, everything's just bad.
He'll just, but for the message of it, he'll unlock all the cells, like open the doors and leave the doors open. And then he'll just say, now you can be fully free. And then he will close the door to the main room and lock. Well, he can't lock it. Can he lock that door
You hear a
with the
whisper
keys
in
that he
the air
just found?
as you leave the door.
And he'll turn back to the room.
You turn back and you look. The skeletons are dust.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Great. Briar got a haunted mansion.
Ooh,
Good
Luigi's
job, Briar.
Luigi's mansion.
yes.
Oh,
Pick a
God.
good one.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Oh,
Gonna see Eddie Murphy pop around the corner.
Ferron will just like look at the dust and just go, okay, I didn't think my words were that powerful. And he'll close the door behind him, keeping the key ring and putting that like in his coat.
You
Or
can put into
whatever.
your inventory that you have. It is a key ring with 8 keys on it.
8 keys.
Yep.
Is one
And
of those
one is
keys to
dead.
the door.
Probably. Yep.
No one heard.
Okay, he will lock the main door for that door.
Got it.
And then he will scroll with a little, I assume he has a little knife or something that he can just like, yeah, he has a dagger. He can just like scroll dungeon into that door.
There was 9 keys, but she died.
9 keys.
It's in
And then
chat.
she died.
I genuinely feel bad that like I Bradley,
Oh wait!
know
Oh
about
God!
Key.
I
Merc
just
never
got
met
that.
Key.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he doesn't
Tommy
fucking
never
know.
met Key.
It's like, oh, one
Tommy, I have
person
no
died
idea.
last time. It's okay, cool. You guys haven't even brought up Key. It's so sad.
no, we haven't. It's so
She had-
it's so
she had a
upset.
That was so tragic that it doesn't.
Yeah,
so mean.
the tragedy of Key being swallowed up by the dragon is also like encompassed into the fact that the evil swallowed Yip. Like it's a combined tragedy.
Mm,
It's fine. She just had a huge crush on Ferron. It's no big deal.
yeah.
Fuck.
It's a character trait.
Well- I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's all jokes. I'm
Okay,
joking.
okay.
joking.
No, and I'm joking too. Okay.
Um,
I gotcha.
so you go in a clockwise motion. You go to the far one at the
On
very
the
end of
end.
the hallway.
Yep.
You open that up. It is not locked.
Yes.
You turn
Good
it open
sound.
and you can see just mops, a broom or two.
Oh, it's the janitor's closet.
This is the dragon horde.
This is the horde.
I can
Well-
see what is a mop bucket and then like
I will
water that is
cast-
stilled on the water.
You do have a good point. I will cast see invisibility
Okay, cool.
in this moment.
You see darkness.
Where is it? Okay, there it is.
Are there any ghosts?
Darkness. Yeah. I can actually see into the ethereal plane with see invisibility. So if there were any, I would see them.
I will tell you this, just above
Yeah.
game. You would have
Would have
early.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no. All right.
But they're
Anyway.
gone now. Ooh,
Yeah.
one second. I gotta check something.
One moment.
Oh, I want.
So he'll just look in this closet and he'll just go, nothing of note here. And for the hell of it, he'll like grab one of the mop handles and just like give it a tug in like a general direction.
You just hear,
Is it a lever? Like,
the water is just like so still that you just not see, or the wood's so old you just snap it off and fuck.
Oh. And he'll just
And
place
put it
that
back
back in the
together.
bucket.
The rest of you just hear a snap downstairs.
And then a little
Goes through-
fuck.
Oh God.
Also echoing through the halls, just a little fuck.
Is it safe to be? I look at Briar. Safe to be walking around in this place.
Yeah, the dragon's gone. The basilisk's
Oh,
gone.
so it was a drag. Oh, great. Yeah, great.
yeah,
Dragon.
yeah. The dragon was ate up by the earth. By Yip. Yip used magic, his little
Yeah,
talus. to-
Got it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. And Tommy's gonna kneel down and
So
hug Merish.
He was there too.
There were keys there. Like you don't have keys to the front door anymore.
Aim was key.
No.
Oops.
Sorry.
Is there keys to the front door of this place? Did we just walk in?
It's a lever.
Right.
So
I don't
You
think
also have a
that's safe.
strawberry that goes up and down.
so there's no more dragon.
That I believe so.
I
Man, she
start
could please
looking
stop there.
around, wondering about an empty area without a hoard. Like piles of gold. Do I see anything on the floor? Do I see anything like
There are beautifully adorned, not art pieces of armor that are next to certain pillars. There's like nice tables. There's some like bottles and such like
A
that.
horde
They're
of
up on
mops.
shelves and such like
horde
that.
of
You can
mops.
look at these different things if you want.
The new Game of Thrones series book. A
I'm
horde of
gonna-
mops.
I'm gonna keep holding on to Merish for a little while. Is there? Well, I'm gonna flop off the Godfather because he's probably hanging on my back.
Oh yeah, you guys. Just
I
need
was
to really
about to ask
Sure,
about the
my
Godfather.
Godfather.
I was about to
Like,
ask
you-
about the Godfather.
I'm just gonna say that you like
Aw.
unhook some clips from your back and you just, and you see like dust that billow up as like an invisible raccoon just falls onto the ground. And he like shows himself. He's like in this pink orange, like color now with the black and stripes. And he's just this really, really fat raccoon, and he doesn't even.
Oh my god!
Technically, doesn't have a walking speed anymore. He just has a running speed.
I haven't fed him that much.
You may not be feeding him that much, but your mother is.
Dude, not to mention, like, Merc is such, like, probably a midnight snacker that just, like, wakes up and he's like, I spirit with Godfather is school bus.
Oh my god!
It's just like,
He doesn't have a walking speed anymore. That's perfect. Oh my god, I love that so much.
I scritch him around a little bit and lean down.
He just puts up his hands.
I don't feel really good there, friend. You know what would make me feel better? Go find me like a bag or something. I don't even know at this point.
I guess something.
His said is real hard. He grab his toes.
Got a rolling
and then he
speed
just
now.
starts rolling.
Rolling
Oh boy.
He just starts looking back.
Oh my.
My baby.
I like to imagine it's also like clunky because of all the things that he holds on him, so it's just like chime.
Yeah, just like
It's echoing through the halls.
It's okay. He steals things from me.
Oh my god.
You hear him,
Like most of
the-
the wall.
I like to imagine that most of the fat is just all the stuff he's stolen and not given to anyone. So it's just like
Oh, Merc and Tommy absolutely like hide silver coins around the house just to be like, yeah, this will keep Godfather occupied for the next hour. Like,
it'll give him some exercise.
This boy needs to lose some weight.
Oh my
He's
god.
to go on a diet.
Leave him alone, you guys.
It's his big bone.
Oh
He's not fat.
God. Yeah.
I want to
Oh my god, this
After I
picks the mood up so much.
roll
I'm so happy.
roll the Godfather out to find me something.
He
Anything.
rolled a 14 on his investigation.
Oh my
You just see him like struggling to get up on top of a wall for a little bit as he's like looking at like a shelf that has like a couple books on it. It's like, and you just hear this groaning in the background. You're talking to
good for
Merish.
He's the perfect magic item guide dog because he just goes to the most expensive thing. You follow him, he can't take it, you take it. Like that's perfect. The bowling father.
Oh, leave him
Oh,
that's mean.
alone. It's my baby.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna sit under the tree, and I'm gonna nudge Merish. Hey. Just like looking at him.
Merish is just he kind of raises his head to you and just, but he doesn't say anything.
You know, I'm sad too,
I know.
but I'm glad you're all here. You know who the first person I met was?
I think it was me. Didn't I say,
Yeah.
hi, I'm Merish?
Yeah, you did. You pulled me into a fucking crazy adventure with food. It's, you know, I'm part Godfather, apparently.
He just kind of looks at Tommy and he was my best friend and I couldn't save him.
I know it feels that way, buddy. I feel like if I had been here faster or hadn't left, maybe I could have changed something, but he was his own being. Very strong-willed.
I just have to train harder.
I think you train well enough. At the end of the day, we have the tree, and she's gonna knock back. We have each other. For now. I learned how to heal a little better. And she's gonna poke him and cast guidance on him. So he can have guidance for like, probably, I was like a minute.
I'm gonna
It
have
doesn't
to go
feel good.
back to the swamp soon. I need to gain as much power as I can before then.
Just don't come for me. It's kind of funny, actually. Don't let it consume you. Power only does so much.
I couldn't protect Yip, but I will protect the rest of you, and I will protect my swamp.
We'll protect each other. Whether Merc wants to or not, I'm not leaving now. No. Nuzzle into his side.
He's gonna give you another he's gonna drop his staff this time and just grab you and give you a big old hug.
I am glad to be
Start
back.
sobbing.
Oh, please don't, because oh God.
Oh yeah, he's sobbing. Ugly
And
crying,
now
like I
Tommy
was
has
last
lost
week.
all, like she feels her fingers getting really cold. Her fingertips start to turn just like blue color. And she shakes it out a little bit. And just hugs him.
See Sherry in the background just kind of walking the halls, checking in on people as she goes about. Yes?
Really looking forward to one of your meals,
Dippy, you're going
Merish.
into the last room, right?
Yeah, I'm leaving the broom closet open
Okay.
just because I have a suspicion, and I'm going to go to that third room.
Got it.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Okay.
As you go
Tell
to
us you
unlock-
make TikTok videos without saying you make TikTok.
And if that fucking broom starts getting up and moving, well, I have my back turned. I'm quitting. Bonk.
20
Ow! All right. 22
AC.
points of damage.
As you begin to walk down
Mhm.
the hallway, your footsteps echoing across. You go to
Get
open
to
up
the last door.
Open it up. And you are met with the sounds of falling coin as this door is a little bit harder to open up. As you look into, and as this lantern light illuminates into the room, there's a room full of gems and gold.
There it is.
You can see what is littered a couple different items, such as swords and staves and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
whatnot that are in here. And
Mhm.
this is definitely
A hoard room.
this is the storage area. There
He
you go.
will, as soon as he even gets that comprehension across his mug, he will shut it. He will check the other keys to see if one of those keys locks this door. Does the same key that locked the dungeon door lock this door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he will do that, and
Okay.
he will scroll into this door with the same dagger, treasury.
Just labeling the doors.
Yeah, I've got
Briar's
nothing.
Farron thing to do.
Yeah.
Briar's gonna be walking down like, who the fuck scratched my doors?
Well, this
Like, I
next
just
part
got
might
this place.
this next part might elucidate that a little bit. So once he has that scrawled into the door, he will very nice. He will also I wonder if I have a spell for this. I don't. He will really try to shine the key that locked these two doors to differentiate it from the other really dirty keys. Even if it's just getting the surface grime off or scratching a line down it to differentiate it.
Okay.
And then he will put the key ring back on him. He'll hang it on one of the little pokey bits of his armor if he has to. Just on
Ferron
him.
has upgraded to janitor.
Pretty
Is
much.
there a little name
Keeper of
badge?
keys.
And he will and he will turn and he will
Keeper
turn
of
and he
the
will
keys and grounds in Briarville.
and he will turn and walk out into the main room again.
Mhm.
Regardless of who he bumps into. Probably Tommy would be close. Well, I have figured a couple of things out. It seems that this keep was once
Staring off to the
well,
side of your eyes, you can see
well staffed.
a little fat raccoon trying to get
And
up
I
on
just,
top
like-
of the wall.
Oh, I was wondering where he got off to. I'm glad to see you brought him with you.
It's like, you just hear struggling noises.
Yeah.
Oh,
Godfather, it's okay. You don't have to reach the top shelf.
And I looked at Tommy and I'm like,
He successfully grabs onto the wall, and then you say, "It's
Yeah.
okay, you don't have to." And it's like,
Or if you want to, it's fine. It's fine. You got it.
Go
You
for
got
it.
it.
oh my god.
You got it, buddy.
Oh my god.
he starts
I'm
like,
gonna stand under him in case he falls.
Oh,
And I
Take
will
1d8 raccoon damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
You're gonna be hit by a small cannonball.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Then
And he
again,
will he will go to he will nod to Tommy again and then look to Briar.
yes.
And then he'll say, "Well, I suppose it's only proper to call you Lady Briar now. So, what? Not quite right?
That feels weird.
Kinda
And-
hot.
Lady Wolf.
Sorry, it's a habit.
I mean, you are. Would Queen Briar suffice?
Let's go to lady. That's that.
Okay.
Lady.
Considering you are the owner of this, place now, I must come to a revelation and a realization of truth. In the entirety of my time following your party and troop and us becoming acquaintances and friends,
You guys hear the
I-
books fall from the shelf.
Godfather fell.
Godfather found a book. Yeah, found a book. Yeah.
Sorry, had to.
I realized that I have obviously not been with you from the beginning, and I never wanted to step into a place that I was not fit to fill. So I would like to humbly offer my servitude to these grounds as your captain of guard, keeper of grounds, what have you. Do
And
the little
janitor.
do the little things around here that you don't feel like doing yourself. And
you hear
in my
from
first
the
steps,
background of the not echoing from the halls, and
Oh,
Mhm.
just
you
one.
hear a familiar voice, Ferron, as you
Mm.
hear, "And I'll help him."
oh
As you see,
God's father, and I will give him a quick bow, salute.
well, it sounds like you don't need to be bowing to me. As he looks over to Briar.
Ferron will feel a deep sensation in his chest of respect. And he will just say, well, you are still my family. I've answered to you as well. I mean, surely.
He walks up to you and looks you in the eyes and kind of kicks off a little bit of dust from your shoulder. He just says, "I think it's obvious that you've come into your own. It is because of you that not only our people will be here soon, but that we are entering into a new era. And so, to have you have to bow to me would seem disrespectful on my part, seeming that you are no longer below me. but more towards an equal, if not higher. You have grown a lot, Ferron. And he holds
Ferron
out his
can't
hand.
breathe.
He holds out his hand to shake yours. And
He'll
this
look
is
down at him.
his shield hand that he holds out
Mhm.
as a sign of respect of warrior.
And he will take it into full and
I love the fact
You
that
don't know how
a
proud this
giant
makes me.
just like gave his like word and like protection to a 5'4" lady that is now ruler of a kingdom.
Tommy
Pretty
is so
much.
proud. That's her lady. At
I'm
the end of the
just,
day.
I'm just like, "Well, thank you so much." And he'll just
Don't fuck it
like,
up. And he slaps your shoulder.
Merish would
Yeah,
like to start a
don't- I
slow
don't-
clap.
Tommy does not join.
Of course,
Doesn't
Tommy.
do that. She just does look at LaRock and be like, I fucking shouldn't bow to you.
LaRock just like looks over at Merish and is like, I don't think this is the time for that.
Yeah.
They're like, no, no.
I like to imagine the Godfather now has fallen because he
Yeah.
also tried to clap and he just let go.
He went, he went, yeah, and then.
Oh.
It's one of those like cartoon moments. He looked down before he fell. Like, wait
Yeah,
a second.
Oh, my baby.
Actually, I'll make it a strength save because he's so heavy.
Oh god. Oh
What?
You are
god.
within like 10 feet of Dippy's character, so I don't know.
Yes!
Wait, is it checks or
You
saves?
get a +4 to saves.
He needs a save.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You, Briar, you're catching him. You said that you were gonna catch him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
What'd you get?
Oh, I'm doing it.
yeah, you're doing it.
He doesn't need to save.
He's
He's the
fallen.
one falling
He
into your
fucked up.
arms.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
Perfect.
No,
Did
22.
you-
22.
I was about to say, did you add 4 to that?
And now you need to make a
28.
strength.
28.
Wait, no, 26.
26.
26.
Yeah.
26.
Numbers are hard.
26.
You're just like, you hear
It's a
the books
big
fall, it's like,
number.
oh, thank goodness. And you hear just like Merish clap. It's like, okay. And you just hear a little
A
swing.
little.
It's like, oh, catch him real quick.
Ah!
He is heavy. Probably a
Oh my
good,
God.
like 35-pound raccoon right there.
Oh
just
my
absolute
god. This fucking
tank.
obese
I'm gonna
raccoon.
like point at the raccoon and be like, speaking of things that I need to be worried about, and I'm gonna go find Merc.
Mm.
Merc, what are
You're
you
gonna
doing?
walk the guard with him.
Oh, you're
Merc
outside.
is Merc has been outside. He is Merc doesn't have a shovel or anything and has just been digging a hole by himself with his hands for the entire time that everyone's been talking.
Okay.
So
Um,
I'm gonna go outside and find
You
him.
the second you come outside, I don't know how deep he would have gotten. He's a strong and fast guy, so it's gonna be a decent sized hole at this point.
Maybe. I mean, you
but-
said you didn't have a shovel. Digging
don't have a
up the
shovel.
ground, digging up the ground by hand is a
I
little.
mean, some dragons
Yeah.
have dig speeds.
That's true.
I
If
already
you
used
were
my
the one you
polymorph
are.
though.
But yeah, the polymorph already.
but-
happened, so.
Yeah, you see, like, you don't see Merc. You see dirt flying and the biggest fucking bonfire in the world just blaze up round him as he is just digging a hole.
Mark. Mark.
Yeah, and like as you're talking, the fire goes down. It is what? Yeah,
Do you want to get out of the hole?
not yet.
Cosmo,
God,
do you want to get out of the hole?
Oh.
everyone's acting like we don't need to say goodbye.
I show him my blue hands. It's hard.
And as Merc sees the blue hands, he gets up and produce flame in his hands. As he just kind of like, obviously doesn't burn you, but like hover hands around your hands with flame going. He's like, you know, you could have just, I don't like it when your hands get this cold. I know it's bad for you. And you're like, you have to be sneaky with your hands. And like, you can't pick locks when your hands get this cold. And
Mark, it's not because I'm sad, and I'm not good at being sad. It's not a cold thing.
I forget that blue doesn't mean cold.
I mean, it does.
No.
Go ahead. No, I talk too much.
I will never get tired of hearing you talk.
Ugh. Gross.
I'm sorry if it's not what you want to do. But I don't think I can leave their side again.
So you're saying your plan is to stay with them? This is your plan?
Until they're home, either at their own home or, I mean, you know, there's plenty of room where we are. I'm down for anyone and everyone to come with us. Briar has the whole fucking castle now.
Well, I mean, I guess I can't leave you. So if your whole plan is to stay with them, then I guess, you know, I can't leave you. So
your father's going to fucking kill me if I drag you out here again.
You're really gonna let him scare you?
I
haven't died yet.
Yes, you did. I had to pour a healing potion down your goddamn throat. I'm not saying your father is the reason not to come. I'm saying I'm worried of what will happen when we go back, and that's a future us problem.
See? Future us problem, not a right now worry about it thing.
Are you okay?
I'll be okay. Not ready to say goodbye yet. I don't think I'm going to be.
Should I just fill in this hole so they don't know what I was doing then?
Could Ferron have snuck up behind them at this point?
We let them have the scene.
Yeah, Ferron is just standing in the doorway by now.
You're just able to kind of...
Not saying anything, just...
I look in the hole. How deep is the hole?
I'd say that's probably about 5 feet. You can just barely see his head cresting past.
Well, I'm out of the hole now.
It's not very wide.
Yeah, you see...
It's not a wide hole.
Yeah, it's just down.
You know what? Maybe you could plant a different tree here.
Do you think we should go try to get that talking tree? Do you think Briar would want the talking tree to like stand guard?
I think that tree is living its best life where we left it.
That's fine. We could make a nice fire pit out of this, actually.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe it'll be a trap one day and everybody will be like, let's dig a giant hole and we could use it as a trap, and then it won't work because, you know, the whole hole gets covered up by the transportation circle, and all of a sudden nothing worked. Sorry. PTSD hole.
You know, it's not like we made a whole entire plan around digging a hole.
Digging a hole once.
Let's not get caught up on some old history, okay?
You could have stopped us at any time.
At any moment, you could have been the guy.
That would have been metagaming on my part.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Tommy's just gonna hug him very tightly.
And then throw him back in the hole.
Merc hugs back, and in your ear, just goes like, you know, I'm not coming home alone, right? You ain't going anywhere. I am not letting you.
Yeah, it'd be really unfortunate if I died along this journey.
Yeah. And I'd assume as we are now hugging, I can see past Tommy and see Ferron standing in the doorway.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
You see like the cross armed, like
Yeah, literally leaning against one side of the door, just like
the cool guy nod.
He makes eye contact with Ferron, and it just goes, "It's a fire pit or a trap. There's always,
is it
it's always
now?
good. It's
Oh
always
my
good to have
god.
a hole."
Tommy like declings herself. Why didn't you fucking tell me he was right there?
I didn't know he was right there until I hugged you and like.
all right. So, are you staying or what?
I mean, do you want us to stay?
We would be more than happy
Oh.
to have you.
You asked. I wasn't giving them the choice.
If he said no, I was just gonna go all stealthy and like guardian angel and be like, y'all don't know here. Like,
There
I was
is
just gonna
there
go
is
anyway.
no way that I would say no to you two.
There's no
I
way
just
I would listen.
I give Ferron a big hug and I'm like, I've missed you.
I
He'll
punch him in the
recipro-
arm. I punch
who?
Ferron.
Farron or Merc?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ferron.
okay.
Did you use
Ow.
that potion I gave you?
Which one? And he's just like,
I give you expensive things and you don't use the things that I give
what
you.
was
And I
the thing
walk
that you
in there-
gave me?
I walk
God, wait,
in.
I'm just now remembering this potion.
What?
I didn't know what the
walk into
potion
the
was.
castle. I didn't know what it was either, to be honest.
Oh,
Rose-
you gave me a thing that we didn't know what it was. No,
Yeah.
I definitely didn't use it then.
Wait, you
because
still have
if-
this unidentified potion?
Yeah.
I don't
I
have
would
it in my.
assume
I
that
didn't.
Merish would have cast Identify on it at some point.
What potion is this, by the way?
It was a blue liquid potion that froze when we got into the shadow.
I didn't
yeah.
use it.
You guys never identified that shit.
Yeah,
No.
no.
I guess
I
it
went
would
to
have
use
been.
it and it was
I-
frozen.
You know what? I would have put it in Key's bag,
Mhm.
which is still on my. Oh God.
She's dead.
Farron just had another thought cross his mind, but that's going to be a later Farron thing. And
As-
he'll like reach into the. Actually, when Tommy says, "Did you use that potion?" I'll go, "What? This?" and pull out that potion.
You know what it is?
I can figure out what
It
it is in
not
10
frozen
minutes.
right now.
And it sloshes around. Oh,
You didn't use it? I grab it back.
hey, wait a minute now. Wait just a second there.
You didn't use it, and I put it in my bag, and I keep walking.
Fine.
As we walk inside, Merc goes up to Briar and goes down on one knee and is just like, "So you're the queen of this castle now. I don't know what that entails now. Are you allowed to like dungeon us or something? Is this what
What?
Kinky.
like if
Farron,
we
Farron
make
will
you
walk
mad,
up along. Farron will walk up alongside Merc and just put a hand on his shoulder, like, "Oh, buddy." You and he'll like pick you up by one shoulder, just like off the knee, and be like, "You don't have to do that here."
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no.
So
He
what's
does.
next?
I'll
The-
do that.
Well, Farron will like speak up to the group after Merc says, "What's next?" and he'll be like, "Well."
Donna's like,
Fucking A!
You guys are just like,
What?
okay, whatever.
What? No,
sorry,
what happened?
no, we want to know. We were going feral.
So
Sorry.
what's
That
next?
fell from Godfather. There are books on the ground that Godfather pushed off the shelf.
Oh,
They
right.
have wording on them, and nobody looked at them.
I was,
the only person
I'm
that
speaking
would've
of and
seen it
saying,
was
well,
Briar.
about that. Yeah.
Dude,
Uh,
Merc has a
let's-
7
let's-
intelligence. He can barely read.
Look, let's look. Let's take a look
these-
around our new home, shall we?
Okay. The books that are on the ground that the Godfather pushed over are.
Yes.
Let me find the card here.
Oh yeah, Dono. Just for like
I'm gonna put them-
players' sake, above table. Dono has a stack of cards. I'm not going to tell you how big it is, but he has a stack.
No.
Yeah.
You see one that just says "Manual of the Goal." That's
Of
covered
the
up,
goal.
and it's covered up by another book that you can see that's flipped over on the other side. And as you push it out of the way, it
I
is
picked them
golems.
both up. Oh.
And underneath it says clay. The other one says mud, and the third one is glass.
Ooh. I kind of look to that. Has the rest of the mountain climber tribe?
We're gonna say
They're far away. Yeah, they're too far away. They'd be running, but they wouldn't be
You
here
don't
for another
chase a
few hours.
dragon.
Yeah,
You win?
no.
I'm a drag.
Especially
Yeah,
when he's
anyway.
got levels in barbarian and monk.
True. Anyway, he'll look to that book and like, reckon I would be interested in that probably, and place it back up on the shelf. All of these things should be in their proper places, and unless one of you wanted to use it, and I like toss that manual just in the direction of the group.
Merc will catch it.
Boom.
What is it's manual
Manual of golems.
Yes.
of golems?
Oh.
There are 3 books. The one that you catch, I think that you tossed, is that
Would be mud.
It would be mud. Yeah.
I would have.
So there's clay, mud,
yeah.
and glass.
I'll put the clay and glass back up on the shelf. I'll look at the
I'm
other
gonna
books.
take the mud from Merc,
Yeah, no, I don't.
and I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Should we worry there
boy.
would be golems in the castle?
I've already done a survey. I haven't seen anything yet, but we'll just burn that bridge when we get to it.
I've done a survey. Every golem I asked said no.
Yeah.
you see Sherry come walking down the stairs, and she says, "Whenever you're ready, I have things to tell you, but take your time."
Oh, good. We'll get to
Can
that.
Can I sit
Other
on the floor with?
other books on the shelf?
Yeah.
Yes,
There are
sir.
other books on the shelf. Some of them are just not that of history and other things. There's not like too many magical tomes. These were the ones that he pointed out. You do see a small mask that has 2 adorned gems.
A
them?
mask?
Yes, a mask, like a little masquerade mask, one that covers
Right.
up, just like the
Ooh.
top bit. It's it has eyes, like kind of that, or a face mask that kind of looks like an owl's face. And there's 2 purple gems that are into the placement.
I have a feeling that I know what that is, and it might help. Is it an attune item?
You don't know.
Oh,
You don't know what it is.
please.
Do you have identify?
I have
I
my little
do.
pamphlet.
Oh,
I
this is
have my pamphlet.
So I would take out some items, and just start continually casting, ritually casting identify as they're bringing me things to figure out what they are.
I would
I'll
probably
keep these goggles for myself, but I will hand some other books off to Merish.
if that's the case, Merc would probably be having his fucking magic eyes going again, and I'm just
Yeah.
like going down in order of like the things that look most powerful to least powerful,
Okay.
and just handling
So,
them up.
there's the books. Each one of the sets of armor, the 3 sets of armor, glow. They're in the room. They're next to one of the pillars.
Oh my. And I
Um,
bring them over to the hallway that I was just in.
Yes.
They
Tommy,
can-
one of them you are able to just identify just because of one race and you knowledge. One is Elven Chainmail.
Ooh. Very nice.
There is, with one of the pieces of armor, there are a sets of boots that are pointed toes. They have gold rims upon the tops, not where your feet enter in, and what seems to be wings onto the sides of them. And
Merc's
there
face just
is-
lit up.
And there is a beautiful candle. And there are a few different potions.
Oh, now
Okay.
it's on.
Now we definitely know that that audio problem is Dono's, because after that noise, we couldn't hear you at all.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just upped my own audio. What the heck's going on?
that's
Yeah,
weird.
You,
I
you
don't know.
increased your. Excuse me. You increased your audio and then it came back. So
Yeah.
it's
That was
something
weird.
with
Maybe
your
it just-
mic.
That was
like
very.
that.
That's weird. Okay, I'll have
Something
to
to
check.
do with you. I don't know what.
I'll have to check my mic during break.
Yeah, I definitely
Good night, kiddos.
bring
Not
them
bad.
over. Aw,
It's not all the time, is it?
Love you.
It's just every once in a while.
Yeah,
Love you.
just like
That's funny.
every
Watch
your
once
step.
every
You
like
guys made a mess.
45
I forgot to mute
minutes
myself.
or
I'm
so.
Okay.
sorry.
Ouch.
He'll
Funny,
bring them
his
over to
children-
the
Tommy, you have inspiration, by the way.
Same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me?
I gave inspiration to Tommy and to Merish.
Yeah, so you have double inspiration because Ace just gave you some.
Oh.
There are. I will above board. There are more magic items in the castle.
In the
They're just
main
hidden.
room, yeah.
No, you guys have found most of them that are in the main room.
Yeah.
There are just more hidden.
Oh yeah.
So,
No, I
like I
get
said,
that.
I would be sitting there just doing my ritual chanting to identify these things as they're looking around and bringing them.
There's also one sword that is next to, or did I choose a sword or what kind of weapon did I choose? I can't remember, so I'm gonna roll for it what the weapon is. So
Can I
All
do
the other
something
weapons will
with-
be in the big room.
yes.
Can I do something with
You
Godfather?
didn't happen
No.
to bring back my homebrew magic item for this one, Dono.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am scared of what you're doing with Godfather.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Briar
with my
wants to do
child?
something with Godfather. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit on the floor and I'm gonna grab his arm and like help him do jumping jacks.
You're queen, my people. You're queen.
He needs to be healthy.
I want Briar to be a part of the group when we go over to the hallway that I was in before. And when we get to that hallway, Ferron will focus primarily on Briar and show her the key ring for one thing, but the key as well. That has been, I think I would just mark
Like
the
a
line on
list.
it to make it different. And I show her the lined key and I say, this key opens up the most of these doors that I've tried. And you may look upon the door and see what is inside them. I took the liberty of doing that earlier, and you see scrawled.
Will somebody, Mark, would you roll me a d20, please?
Roll you
Oh,
a
dear.
d20.
Yeah.
Goddamn, natural 20.
Whoa!
Fantastic. Okay. Now roll me a d4 as well.
Roll you
Uh-oh.
a d4. I don't.
Yes.
Where am I dice? I'll do it online. I'm a bad D&D player. It didn't flow
And actually,
any
roll
dice
me that
aside.
d20 2 more times.
Two more
What?
times?
The
Yeah.
fuck?
All right, so that's a 3 on the d4, an 8, an 11. You said 2 or
Okay.
3.
Yeah, 2.
2.
All right, so natural 20, 8, and 11, and 3 on a 4-sided die.
So you
And
guys
so
find a pike that glows magic and a longsword. That has a
And I would
magical
also-
essence to it.
And I would also take that key after I point it out to Briar, and I say, this key opens up all of these doors. I've left that door open because it's a broom closet. And I will go over to the treasury room, and I will put the key in, and I will unlock it, and I will say, I'm assuming this is the point that we've all been looking for, and I will just swing that door open
You hear,
as smoothly and quickly as I feel like I
you
should.
hear the sound of
Oh,
the coins hitting the floor and moving about as you enter and such. And you can just see
Scrooge McDuck.
a massive pile of gold and gems all over. Probably calculating within the 100,000 range.
yeah, I assumed. this
There's
much.
also small chests that lay upon the area, and you can see that there's different swords, and some of them are just gold and look adornment and they're beautiful. There's bits of armor. You can find a helmet that's in there as well.
Now, I
That's
will
just what
say-
you're seeing.
Now, I will say this much as I hold this door open before them. This should be used for, maintenance and upkeep and kept
Finders
here.
keepers.
Kept here. We found it, and we are keeping it.
I'm not saying it's mine. I got my own.
Does anyone bring me a
I've got
magical
his.
staff of sorts?
I am sure that there is.
I
stuff-
brought you.
can
What
look.
I would say is that we are going to go in here and look for things, objects that would suit us. But the gold
Mhm.
and the gems should stay here, as I have written upon our door, treasury, for this keep. So
Did you?
please,
You see
Carved
Cherry just
into
put
the
up a
door?
finger. You
Hi,
see
Cherry.
Cherry put up a finger. It's wouldn't labeling that mean that thieves have an easier time figuring out where they're supposed to go?
Like
know-
me, and I grab a handful.
Got it.
and I will.
walk.
And I turn to Cherry and I go, well, with
Nothing
Our-
against you. Nothing
With-
against you. It's just
with
there
our
might be a
guard,
reason why
with
there
our
weren't
guardship
labels.
here, with our guardship here, I would hope we would be able to stop a thief in his tracks before he got to that point.
Merc is just like already on it, and he's carving treasury into all the other doors in the hallway.
I think we. Oh God, you caught him at a bad time. Oh no. I think we have a. I think.
Writing that down for lore later. Just
Yeah.
next
I think-
campaign. Just get to the castle. There's like treasuries right down on every door.
Yeah. And I
It's
think
all
we have a
spelled
new.
wrong too because
It's fucking misspelled. Here, actually, really quick, I, Bradley, do not know how to spell the word. So, I'm in the Twitch chat. This is how they're all spelled.
Oh no.
Treasure. Oh, I really don't know how to spell it. That is how it's spelled on all the doors.
Oh my God.
That is how I,
How
Bradley,
do you
just
spell
counted
this?
out trying to spell this goddamn word. I don't
Oh
know.
my God. And there's just variations like.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
about halfway through doing it, you're like, no, that's not how it's spelled, and then you just like carve it a different way, and you're like, I don't need to change any of the other ones.
I sneezed doing one, so it's a J instead of a T. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's treasury.
It's
That's
treasury.
where-
Treasury.
Whose fucking name is Treasury?
And I just
Treasury.
Farron will like lean over to
That's gonna be
Briar.
an
At
NPC
some
down the
point
road.
during this process, Farron will lean over to Briar and be like, I think you have a name for your cape now.
Treasury.
The treasury.
America's gonna look at Tommy and be like, future kid name? Treasury?
No.
Treasury.
No.
It's like the door that he put it on with
He's pointing at the door being like, but I know how to spell that
It's like,
word.
that's the broom
No.
closet.
Stop chanting for a second. Treasury.
Treasury. Treasury.
So like while Merc is doing that, he'll just look to the rest of the folks and just be like, feel free, come in and grab whatever items you think would help us. I know I am. And I turn and I walk into the room. Like,
Okay.
One mini thing while Merc is running around writing on all the doors. Can I just do like some sort of like vibe check for ghosts? Because Merc is absolutely like, this place is haunted, right? Like it has to be.
A vibe
Give
check
me
for ghosts.
an insight check on the building.
Insight check on the building. I'm good at that.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Beautiful.
All right, so that's a 19.
Okay. This place is fucking empty, but there's wind somewhere coming from something.
You feel a
You
draft.
don't know. You're not an expert on ghosts, but this place could very well have either been haunted or is haunted.
You guys, like, just Merc is off doing his own thing at this point. As you
Yeah.
guys are, like, going through the treasury, you just hear getting quieter and quieter. It's okay to move on. You don't have
Handy
to.
dandy
Oh
fairy.
my
You don't have to
God.
stay here anymore. It's
Nombre
just-
Patri, Filii,
You're
Spiritus
okay.
Sancti. Just holy water. And Tommy's
With
the
the-
cleric.
with the
I have
incense.
Tommy
Yeah.
holy
Trickery
water.
cleric.
I just have water that Tommy drank, and he's like, it's close to the holy water, right? Like,
So if you want to,
She's a blessing in my life, right?
we gotta go on break.
Oh, is it break time?
2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll be back in just a little bit. We're going to have a little fun, but yeah.
I'll be right back.
Afterward. Yeah, okay. We'll be back, y'all. Wonderful
We'll
time.
be back in like 10 or 15.
Hello, welcome back to Adventures Initiative Presents VALMIRAH. How's it going? Welcome back from the break.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
I really
You never go full redneck.
I just went full redneck. I got a NASCAR hat on. All right. Anyway.
No, you don't go full redneck. No.
You never go full redneck.
Yeah.
No.
And just so you're, that was a Tropic Thunder movie reference. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
All right. Do you
wrong movie,
guys,
completely
Merish, do
wrong
you
movie.
want to tell everybody as they come up the stairs what you have identified?
okay. So as they're coming up the stairs, I would, start to, hey guys, come over here. I got a list, and he'll kind of have scrawled it on the back of a piece of parchment or something he found, and he'll rattle off the boots with the winged boots and the candle of invocation. Here's a +3 pike for someone. Oh, and a +3 longsword. That's kind of neat. Mithril armor, adamantine armor, and I don't have the winged boot, or I don't.
Ferron perks up the mithril armor.
Mm-hmm.
Mithril?
What else you got me?
Well, here is a very nice-looking ornamental staff from the
Ooh,
treasury
I'll
room.
take you.
I unfortunately don't think it's magical, but
You can hit someone
looks,
real hard.
But
with
it looks very nice. Also, here's a little stipend of gold for you, and I drop him like a little bag of like 250.
A little bag of 250, he says.
A bag of 250.
That's
Yeah.
not. It's not like that's what freaking.
250 loose gold just like scatters onto the floor. No.
I walk up and grab the boots, and I'm like, anyone care? Anyone after these?
Be my guest.
I walk up to Tommy, and I'm just like, I can fly the fuck out of any situation I need to, if need be. You can.
If there's like darkness, I can.
Okay, I'm made of fire. There's not normal darkness around me.
No, you really make my
Oh.
cool new cape kind of like
I
obsolete.
know. I'm sorry. We've talked about like a fire damping blanket that you can throw on.
I take the boots and I kiss him on the cheek. Thank you.
Of course. And I don't even have to buy this. I gotta stop making money jokes. Tommy's starting to sound like gold digger, and I feel bad.
Ferron will grab the mithril armor and just like kind of drape it over him, and he's like, well, we do have the rest of a keep to explore. Where I've just taken you, that's as far as I've gotten. So
During this
care
time, Merc has
to join
walked- Yeah.
care to join me for the rest of the tour, I suppose?
And as you guys are walking, at least the upper floor,
I do have a few
all the-
things, if you don't
Oh,
mind. Cherry pipes up. Says,
Oh,
I do
yes,
have a
of
few
course.
things that
Harry's here.
the bedrooms are upstairs.
Ah. How many of them did you find?
There are 7.
Perfect.
Oh.
More than enough for our new take-ins as well, and you as well.
How
if
many
you'd like to
bathrooms?
stay,
I
Just in
don't-
case we want to
is that
indeed
an
list
invitation?
This,
you can consider it
Excuse
an
me?
invitation if you'd like.
Oh, you're talking.
Oh, that wasn't to Merc talking about bathrooms.
That was like Tommy was like, ma'am. Yeah, real hot, real quick.
No, that was to Ferron, and
Yes.
Ferron will look back to Cherry and go, "You can consider that an
Tommy,
invitation if you'd
Cherry
like."
is 100% flirting with Farron. Does not. Farron is not getting the hint.
Yeah,
Fucking never did.
I still don't.
Ah.
Rip headphone users.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Did my shit go off again?
Yeah,
No,
Just a
I will
little
help
bit.
you buy a new microphone this week. We need to.
Okay, I might. Fuck, man.
So
I've had this thing for almost 2 years now, so it might be out of.
if the bedrooms
I mean,
are
I'm technically
upstairs-
sponsored by Neat Microphones. I can probably get them to send you one.
I would love a
Get them
gifted
to send
microphone.
me one.
Hey.
My
I'll hit them
dog-
up right now.
My
Okay,
dog
please.
ruined my good microphone.
Okay.
Make that 2 microphones.
Farron, she's inviting you to look around the bedrooms.
Oh,
together.
Merish at the
Well,
sudden
we have to.
realization would say, but not look around the bedroom at
Merish.
something in the bedroom.
She begins walking up the stairs.
I push
Farron
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 will
will
like
clarify
look at
anything that they're saying.
Hold on. Farron will look at them and just be like, "Oh!" and he'll turn and
Yeah.
run up the stairs.
Oh my god.
And now we all clap.
Golf clap, golf clap. Oh my
So-
god.
And now I feel weird going up and looking.
Running up the stairs,
Okay.
he'll turn to the rest
It's
of them
like
and
you
go,
just
"We'll
hear
take the
loud
rest of the
armor
tour
going
later."
ching, 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 ching.
Like really big footsteps running up the stairs, and he'll turn to the rest of the group and go, "We'll take the rest of the tour later." And
Do you
I
think there's
like follow after.
do you think
Laura
there's
comes
something
up and
else
she's like,
on the
"He's-"
ground?
Laura just comes up and he's like, "He's pretty dense, isn't he?" He's always been
Oh.
that way.
Yes.
Little
Oh,
great.
bit.
you're
I love
still
it.
here?
Yeah.
I totally
He
forgot.
just
that.
walks away. He's like,
God.
I'm not dealing with this.
Are you
Well-
okay? How
Well,
are
if
you
we're
feeling?
gonna take the rest of the tour later, well, I'm gonna be outside. Why don't you guys come and get me?
There's other buildings to look at.
That's what I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say.
go do.
There are other
Okay.
buildings.
That's
Nope.
what I was gonna go do.
Okay.
And Farron is now preoccupied.
Oh,
So I guess
Well.
I'm piecing the fuck out until I'm called upon again.
'Kay.
So,
Several hours later.
Several 30 seconds later.
Dippy, I am sending
Shut
you a
the
private
fuck
message of what's
up.
going on. Private message. You
Oh,
guys,
God.
what? Okay, so there are 3 different buildings, I believe I described, 3 or 4 buildings. One that you could identify that was a meat shop. One that was a, what was it? I think there was a smithing area. And then, let me look at the map of this dang place. Where is it? It's on your guys' thing. Should have pinned it, right? Did I not pin it?
by the way, me saying piecing the fuck out doesn't mean I'm leaving. I'm just gonna let y'all have your like fun times.
Well,
Farron's
has
Very
it.
nice fun time.
Shut up!
You walked into that one.
I've been there. It's fine.
So, Farron, do you want to roll charisma? I remember that. Yes, there are 3 buildings. So, there's the well, there is the smithing area, the meat shop, and then there is the corral for the horses. The skeleton horses that were there before are all gone.
Oh.
Merc,
And then
let's
there
take
is
look at the well.
actually there's a 4th building. It's a small one off to the side, next to
I'm gonna
where
start
you
with
would go
the
up to the
small
wall.
building that
Okay.
we wouldn't have really noticed.
Okay, you go into the small building, open it up. It is a urinal. There's a bathroom.
Okay.
It's an
of course.
outhouse.
It's an outhouse.
It
Does
smells
it have a
terrible.
moon over it?
Huh?
Does it have a moon on it?
Yes. It's got a little half crescent moon.
Mark.
All right,
Merc
so
is
then
looking
I
at
would
the-
go to the
Some-
shop.
Body.
Somebody wants to. Okay.
So Merc's looking at the well.
This woman with grayish skin with black hair draping over her stuff comes walking backwards on her hands out of the well.
He starts running backwards like, God damn it, I knew I shouldn't have went to that place. You told me I'd die.
I'm gonna take a gold coin and toss it down the well.
That's exactly what Merc was going to do. Merc does the same and he's like, what you wish for?
I can't tell you that. And then it
What?
ruins the wish.
No, because then I might be able to make the wish come true.
That's not how that works, Mark. The well has to make the wish come true.
I've never had a wish come true from a well. You've definitely granted some of my damn wishes, though.
She fucking.
It throws
Back-
Merc down the well.
yeah.
That's my wish.
Ugh.
Merish, if Merish had heard that, he would just be rolling on the ground, laughing and giggling.
Do that shit like right in public when there are people around, and I don't know how to fucking handle you when you do that shit.
We're in a castle. I don't feel like this is very public. So we do throw coins down the well, though.
Okay. You can see that there's a couple different coins that are down there with rocks as well. If any of you were just trying not lights down there and such.
Yep.
Eli's just like, hey, am I okay to join? And he just looks at you, Tommy.
Who says this?
Eli, the little salamander.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I trust this little guy.
Hi, my name's Eli.
Eli.
He has a
hello.
little wizard cap on and a little robe that has stars on.
Oh,
it.
never mind. I trust him fully. I trust him with everything in my beard.
That's all it took, Dono. That's all it took.
He is also completely. I'll send you a picture of what he looks like if you want. He is absolutely. Give me a second.
All I can see
Adorable.
is the salamander song. Salamander, salamander.
Do you wanna go in the well, Mr. Eli?
No. Why would I
Okay,
want to
I
go
just-
in the well?
I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know your things. Like,
Over by the smithing shop, you hear Merish and Draconic. He's fine. I rescued him.
I love that me and you are the only ones to speak Draconic besides this one thing.
What are you saying to him?
I am just giving him life advice from a older man to a young man, and I shout back, "Why do y'all have a habit of pulling animals into your life?"
Because we're
am
cool.
actually a
Us
sentient
lizard people
salamander.
are
Thank you
awesome.
very much. And
not an
Eli
animal?
speaks back. No, I mean, I was a man's pet once, but I am no longer that. I am Master's helper. I go get things and send him
Who's
interest.
Master?
Master is like a really strong wizard. He specializes in transmutation. He's
Were you a human one time?
no, I was fully.
Okay.
I have always been a salamander, but I now have sentience.
Is your master like gonna come after us now that you're chilling with us? and
I mean,
not
he
with him?
usually leaves me alone. Every once in a while, he sends me a letter through like the pockets in my bag.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should write him a letter. Let him know you're okay.
Do you want me to help write you
He just like
a letter?
looks for a second. And he's just like, "You're right. I should probably do that."
And before we walk away from the well, Merc carves treasury on top of the well.
Okay.
Other fucker.
Am I down there with them?
Yeah, you can be out there with them. By the
Okay,
way, I just sent you a picture of what he looks like.
So,
He's-
while they're speaking in Draconic, I'm gonna cast
and
Comprehend
that is what his little
Language,
bag looks like, by the way.
and I'm gonna yell, "Be nice."
You can speak. Wait, you can speak Draconic too.
Comprehend language.
Oh, comprehend language is fantastic.
Only tongues
Um,
would let you speak it. Comprehend languages means you can understand it.
Yeah,
And
Oh.
you can still say.
Sorry.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say you can still say it
Be
in common.
nice.
Be nice.
Yeah, you can say it in common,
17 plus 2 for investigating the smithing area.
You can see a lot of old and 17 plus 2, so 19.
19.
Okay. As you look around, you see a bunch of like old, rusted things. There is the basis of a smithing area here. A sharpening stone. You could use a lot of these different weapons if you wanted to fix them, or if you guys knew a smith, which you do, who was traveling with you, Orin, the forge cleric. You guys, there's a lot of. Is anybody else wanting to make an investigation check in this area?
I can.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still by the well.
That means
so.
yes, everyone wants to make an investigation
Yes.
check in this area.
Merc
The
seems to,
DM
but
asks
no, he
that
doesn't.
question, just say yes.
also, I rolled an 8 for my psychic connection, and I'm connecting everybody. Because I miss doing it.
Okay.
Should roll investigation.
1 second. Okay. Sorry, what was everybody's investigation again?
11.
11?
Evan.
11. Merc?
19.
Okay. 5.
I got a 7. It's okay.
Hey, Fantasy, did you roll yours with advantage because you have wolf's nose?
8 and a 9.
Oh, fucking great.
So 11.
Okay. That's gonna
But
go back in the
yes.
box.
Merish got a 19. Not enough?
Hey, you don't get these cool ass items not that easily.
Hold on,
What's
did
going
put
on?
down his magic detection thingy-mabob?
Okay, now you can make it with advantage. Roll me again.
Ooh, Merc? Yeah, Merc. Roll
Oh,
again.
Merc? Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh, that's better. That's 17.
It's worse than mine still.
Ah.
Did Merish use detect magic?
I can. I can burn
Do
a
you
spell
want to?
slot. You know what?
You have had
yes,
the equivalent of a short rest as you guys have been chatting.
Okay, then yes, I'll do that. $19 plus 2. 21.
21. Okay. You
Back
increase
out of
it
the
by
box.
2, so increase it. Wasn't 2 by 1. So you barely succeed. You find a very. You wouldn't have noticed it because it's dark in this room. Even with dark vision, you see what is a on the bottom shelf of one of these areas. You kick it and you hear a hollow noise.
So the shelf is hollow behind it.
Yeah, like there's something hollow inside, and you hear like a slight jingle as well.
I'm using my ghostly gaze, so I can look through it and see what's behind it.
You see what is a beautiful weapon.
My God.
Thank you, bud.
And I'm also gonna look to how to open it so I can get to it.
Don't take all my dice. My kid's in here. He's just like, here, give me all your dice. Oh, here. Dead.
I
Great
fucking
background.
love you, Dadley.
This is what I focus on doing while I'm streaming.
As you enter, or as you go to look into this, you can see what is a beautiful sword, or the inlay of a sword, that is secretly in a compartment. And you can see what is hinges on the back end of this, and small compartment of levers and such. And also, it looks like it might be trapped. Wait, no, stop. My kid's in here trying to take all my things. That's
Tommy?
heavy. Take those, yeah. Take that.
Maybe you should try and open this as our resident thief, but it is trapped.
Ooh. I do love a good trap.
Whatever's about to happen, Merc's giving the help action.
No, I don't need no help action.
I'm just support. Emotional support.
I take out my thieves' tools.
Okay.
It's good. We've got this.
I have full faith in you.
Roll for
I
me.
just
Proficient in them.
Roll for me. Give it.
I don't ever remember how to roll when I'm super proficient
So,
in my thieves' tools.
It is D20 plus proficiency plus your dexterity. And then if you have
Expertise, didn't it?
expertise, you double your proficiency.
Okay, so it's a D20. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Are you not letting Merc use the help action?
No, I'm not.
Mark, get the fuck away from me. You wouldn't be much help,
Let me
honestly.
work.
He's
do
like,
the
I
same
think you
thing.
need to do
I'm
that.
providing light. I can provide light or
True. Good point. You can do that.
17.
She like puts up the hood
Plus-
and it's like, I am darkness.
17 plus dexterity.
Plus
dex,
dex plus proficiency. If you have expertise, double your
Yeah,
proficiency.
17, 18, 19, 22, and 22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear. a successful detaching of the of a string in a spring as it breaks.
I wait for something to explode for a second. I don't think I'd fucked it up.
Okay.
Thanks, gangster mom.
Wait, let me make sure there's no other. I look just to see if there's any other levers on this thing.
You go to kind of like shimmy it and pull it, and it's still locked. You just You just not did the trap.
Oh, no.
Now you gotta unlock it.
I know.
It's just your.
Okay.
You want me just to break it? I'm good at that. Now
No,
that it's safe and
we're not.
trapped.
No.
I just want to be helpful. I'm sorry.
You're very helpful, Merc. I just don't want to
know how
break
loud this-
everything. All right, I'm gonna thieves tool it out again.
Okay, go for it. But I can't keep rolling my dice. What you get?
Oof.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, did you get a nat 1?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
at least
And-
there's no trap.
Natural 1. I have a sound for
Oh.
natural ones.
Thank
Rough.
you, tabletop audio.
Thank you. You're like arguing with Merc, and you're just like, no, I don't need help, or whatever, and you
sure
broke
don't
the
need
lock.
that?
So much
You
so
sure you
that you
don't
go to
need it?
put your key or your lock picking set back in there, and you can't even like set it in there, and you go try to jiggle it, and it's stuck. The lock's stuck.
Oh no! Are my
Uh,
thieves still stuck? No, right?
No, you're
Okay.
able to get your
Okay,
thieves
good.
tooled out.
Okay.
Hey,
That was your
Tommy.
first nat 1 with your thieves tools, so they don't break.
Tommy, are you sure you don't need help?
I don't.
You want me to try?
They broke the lock.
My turn, and I break the door down.
Okay, I need you make an attack roll.
Okay. It's gonna be unarmed.
Are you doing like a grapple kind of break, or are you like attacking it with a weapon, or what are you doing?
I'm doing like I don't have the feet, so I don't get to add anything special to it. But essentially, like a charge of like getting some distance from it and like running and like
It is-
throw my
okay.
shoulder in.
I think you guys are mishearing how this is not a door that's up.
It's
This is
a-
literally a
Oh.
bottom
Yeah.
shelf of like a stack
Yeah.
behind the bar.
So
If
it's like a-
if you would charge and then just like straight kick it and then stub your toe.
So
Wait, so is it like a
It is a
crawl
bottom-
space?
Yeah, it is a bottom shelf. Imagine that you were looking at a counter, be on the other
Okay.
side of it, and on the bottom shelf there is a small hiding spot
It's a
with a
lock.
key. Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
little lockbox that someone built in.
so
Then
as Merc is running up to it, Merish is just gonna fucking Eldritch Blast the damn door.
Okay, go for it. Roll me an attack for it.
should I still roll an attack then?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
27.
Okay,
Oh,
27
that's
definitely
a 7,
hits.
not a note one. I have 14.
So
I
The
get
first
tripped up by
one
the
would
Eldritch
be-
Blast.
10 points of damage. I'm gonna roll the second because it's 3 blasts.
Mhm. Roll.
The 13 plus 8, 21.
Okay, that'll hit definitely. And just a lock on the floor, but you know.
That will be 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, it landed in the other tray. 9 plus 8, so 17.
Okay. The 17, it's already gone at this point, but Merc, I need you to make a dex, and Merish, how far away are you from this thing as you're shooting at it?
I would have been like standing a couple steps back,
It's picking
and
up
so
in
I
the
could
mic.
aim down at it.
Oh. Dex saving throw or just check?
Dex save.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. You see as like the lock busts and like this splintering of wood, a small metal sliver of like a needle just go right past your eye. You're like, as you stop, like mid going into a kick or like just trying to like
Yeah.
I guess computer smash it, just like then
pretty
putting
much.
your anger into it.
Office Space it.
You just, and then you just hear a drop come down as a little bit of poison drops onto your shoulder from the needle.
I was also right there.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll a dex?
Sure, if you want to. Stop.
I
You're
have
getting
crazy
all up in my
dex anyway.
business, bud.
Yeah, that was a natural 20. That's
Okay.
29.
Hey!
Yeah.
A
That
1
means I
to
get to use
20.
the nat 20 sound.
From a 1 to a nat 20.
It's just like seeing you just. Oh shit. You see on this floor a beautifully dark, almost like energy come off of a sword. It is like with this rotten leather hilt. It is not broken. It is just like nasty and old as you look upon it more. Make me a medicine check.
Who's making that?
Anybody that's looking at the sword,
Okay.
like whoever wants to pick it up.
Medicine check on a sword.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to pick it up, and I got a 19.
19.
I also got a 19.
Yeah. I was
this
probably
Merc.
Yeah, I was probably the closest. so.
You used to be a criminal.
I used to
You
be.
know what
I'm still kind of a
leathered
criminal.
human skin is because you've delivered it a few times.
Yep.
If you've
I'm
needed
scrolling
to.
as I'm looking at it.
This hilt, the leather that wraps it, is human.
Okay.
The sword has written upon it runes, and has that of a circle with deepen dark lines upon it.
All right. Can I do some sort of check to see if I've seen these runes before?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
What check would you want me to do? History, intelligence, what you
We'll
want?
do an arcana.
Arcana. Okay.
Yeah. They're runes.
Oh, okay. I have a -2 Arcana, so
Oh,
I got a 17.
oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Almost a crit. Yeah. These runes, it's easy enough. This symbol that's there is the symbol of the School of Necromancy. It is old. School symbol. The runes is that it writes wither or wounding.
Mm-hmm.
You have heard of different types of weapons that cause a cut and bleeding damage to their targets. This is a sword of wounding. It is a short
Okay.
sword.
I holding it up. I'm like, before anyone wants to touch the sword, please know, pointing to the leather, that was once a person. That's human. I'm not all too thrilled about being holding it at the moment. And yeah, I guess I just hold on to it unless somebody wants to grab it from me, which I doubt that.
Okay.
So
A sword of wounding. Can I read off like what it does? What
Yes.
you know? Okay. So,
Yeah.
hit points lost to this weapon damage can be regained only through a short or long rest rather than by regaining magic or any other means. Once per
Whoa.
turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the target at the start of each of the wounded creature's turns. The target takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you've wounded it, and it can then make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, ending the effect of all such wounds on itself. On a success, alternatively, the wounded creatures or a creature within 5 feet of it can use an action or make a DC 15 Wisdom check, ending the effect of each wound on it successfully. So they have to waste their turn to heal themselves from all the wounds, or continue to take an 1d4 each slash that they take.
Do you think I already got my cool big axe? Do you think like Briar or someone would want this?
No.
No. Oh, I forgot you're down here with us.
I have my 2 swords here.
You have your two
Okay,
swords.
good. You're mixing up all my items that I can keep track of.
Tommy, you don't really use a short sword normally.
It would be compatible with your rogue thing, but you do have your psionic blade, so.
I mean, I'll hold on to it
I
if nobody
look
wants
at it. I don't know if I want it. It's kind of
Does it need an attunement?
So
Gross.
you just kind of
yes.
see.
It does require attunement. Nasty.
Merish?
Kind of see Merish tears well up a little bit as he thinks of his missing necromancer, and he
That's
takes it
literally like I,
and-
Bradley, got teared up thinking about
and
like
he
what a wolf.
hooks it on his hip.
Go for it.
So you know how you can add into your inventory a short sword of wounding. Merish.
D&D question.
Yes.
If you just don't attune to an item, can you still just use it as a sword? and
Yeah, it's just
not
a
gain the
normal
magical
sword.
shit? Okay.
It just doesn't
alright.
do the magical stuff apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just then a short sword.
Yeah. All right. I already. I have too much attunement problem because I don't want to unattune to anything.
Yeah, you're good. It's the rough part of it.
Where do I see my attunement inventory? There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it a blade of
Arr.
emotional damage?
It's technically. That would be a psionic wounding blade. Yeah,
Blade
Are
of
you
healing
attuned?
emotional damage.
Are you attuned to our wedding rings? Is that what you're attuned to? Oh wait, I don't
I-
have
wait.
one.
Donna,
I
I want
Yes.
to make sure I got the right one. It is the short sword of wounding.
Yes.
oh, what?
Yes.
Okay, there it is.
No, we're not. I'm waiting.
Okay.
I
You do have a
I've already-
lady that has the power to adorn or to do the work.
and Ferron would know ceremony.
Yeah, Ferron knows ceremony.
Oh no.
No.
I've pitched to Dono a one shot of Merc and Tommy's wedding.
Yeah.
Like, I've straight up pitched an idea for a one shot just based around the wedding.
Okay.
With Ferron as the
Wedding.
pastor.
Yeah. I don't know. I do not see a ring on my finger yet. So,
Hey, Dono, did you
know.
check the Zoom chat, by the way?
Did I? Give me a second.
I just
No,
Yeah,
it's
it-
okay, Mark. It's fine.
I'm not against.
we can do
We've
that.
talked about this. I'm
No,
not
it's
against
okay.
it. We're not right now. Like
Did
I,
you didn't
I-
talk to my dad, did you?
Merc, make me an intelligence check. See if
I,
you talk to her
I
dad.
Bradley. I will. No. Before I do anything, let me message you.
Okay. So I can add sword of wounding into the pile of magic items that you guys have found. Thank you, but can we keep these in a stack here?
I almost forgot.
My son
I
is
do
being
have a
so
date
helpful.
after this.
Oh God, no!
Woo! Woohoo!
Wait, like
Like a date.
Yes.
wait, who? Who are you dating? Merish, who is she dating?
I don't
Oh
know.
wait, I thought
uh,
you had a date.
No, her character
No,
has a date.
Briar.
Oh,
Briar has a
dickhead who
date.
tortured her in prison.
They didn't know that.
It's a kid.
Wait, what?
Dono, do you want me? What role do you want me to
Technically,
do? now
Merish
that-
wouldn't have known
You
that
don't
either,
have to roll.
but
Okay.
I mean, you can still roll me an intelligence check if you want to, just for
I-
fun, and I can give you a
Caspian,
response.
The dickhead from the road.
9.
9. You've had conversations with her dad. if
I've
that's what you mean. If that's what she's talking
That's
about.
right. I completely forgot, Tommy. She's in love with the dickhead we met on the road.
Caspian, the guy behind the reason why I had to. He's nice.
Oh,
Just got- Thank you for
thank
this.
you.
What's
Wences.
Wences?
Winston,
I had to check to myself for a second. It's like Wences.
where's the date? Do we have to do anything? Do you want us
I
to
will
like
be
prep
there.
the castle?
I need to
Like-
chaperone. I don't trust this guy.
No, me and you can just like go and like,
Double date.
Yeah, let's go on a double date.
Great. I love that idea.
That'll be a
first off-
one shot, sure.
And then Ferron could take Cherry.
Oh my god.
We have to get Merish a date. We have to
It's
find out
okay.
how
We
close
can
is the
take.
closest
I'll
town.
take Eli.
You could take Eli.
Dono.
Yeah. Do we have a date one shot that we have to plan now?
Let's do a date one shot.
Well, first he has to get here first.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
he's
I
picking you up.
cannot wait to talk to him.
We can tell them.
No, he's with
I
his-
mean, he was in the group that you were traveling with.
Yeah,
I didn't remember that. I didn't know he was going on a date with Briar.
Or
Prior
I
to
would have
this.
stabbed him.
He'd
Well,
probably talk to you.
I don't know. I
He
don't know the
helped
man
me.
y'all are talking about.
Okay.
helped me get out of a tough situation.
Hmm?
I mean,
He's still a
That's not a-
dickhead.
but
You
like,
better-
is he? Yeah, I do. I like cover half my face so I don't like. Obviously, Tommy still hears me, but like that, like pretend hiding from Tommy. I'm like, yeah, but like, is he cute though? Like, it like.
Well, yeah.
Tommy, I'm good with it. If, like, I approve.
Let's be honest. I would beat his butt if he did anything stupid.
I know you're.
That's
so
Let's be
fair.
honest. She wouldn't go on a date with him if he wasn't cute anyway.
Also fair. I feel like out of everyone, Briar has the highest standards.
Mhm.
Tommy ended up with me,
Obviously.
so like.
Yeah. Very true. Very obvious.
God.
All right, that's 4 emotional. days.
Speaking of, did you find that ring yet? You better start searching.
Me,
Yeah, you.
Dono. Can I roll like a
I'm kidding. Please.
no? Can I roll like a deception check or something?
Sure, go for it.
And that one. There's no ring. What? Excuse me? No, there's none of that here. I don't. What's a ring?
What'd you bring?
What's a ring,
In
honey?
Draconic, you're kinda obvious, bud. Stop talking.
Love you.
Okay. We're gonna cut to Ferron and his time right now. If we don't mind. You guys can all keep your cameras on if you want.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
so. Farron is in.
So no,
his
wait, I'm gonna
bedroom.
set the room.
Is this
so
Oh, okay, yeah.
as you fall up the stairs, you up the way.
Yeah.
You come up to the very top stairs and you're breathing because Farron's not too dexterous, but he's up there. He's just like, when you go on a diet. As you look up, there's one door that's open. You come walking into that room. There is a beautifully decorated room. There is a lovely carpet that sets upon the bottom. There is a bed off to the side that has the rails that hold up a beautifully adorned curtain.
A
that goes-
four-poster bed. Very
Yeah, for a
nice.
poster bed, exactly. It
Very
Cherry
easy
wood.
to tie someone down on this.
yes, something like that.
This is not a Dapper's D's episode.
Oh my god.
Behave yourselves.
Did y'all miss the part where he said you could keep your cameras on?
But you
I
might.
did.
Setting the
fully.
mood for you.
I did.
As you enter into this room, you don't see her right away. She's like, "Make yourself comfortable," as you hear her voice.
I am like struggling to like take off the plate armor because I've been like in it for a while, and I take it on and put it off like whenever for the routine of like bedtime and waking up, but like at this point, and he's struggling to take it off, and he's like, "Hey, so does this have anything to do?" And he falls over like flat onto his ass, and then just like
She comes
Oh!
walking in, and she's wearing like this beautiful, like silk robe.
he
She
still has like it half.
she's
it's still, like,
comfortable.
half
She
on.
wears like glasses upon her face, and she has like a little bit of like notebook and everything in her hand. She's like, having a bit of trouble there.
No, not at all. This is just how I normally.
So
I'm gonna.
I said that we could talk later.
And he like scatters the armor and everything into one corner of the room.
I'm glad that you're very comfortable in this moment. Would you please take a seat? As she points to 2 chairs in the corner.
As he like grips the belt and he's like, wait, what?
We have. Thank you for the gifted subscription.
Thank you for the gifted
That was
sub.
so much louder than I thought it was gonna be.
But he's like, he has his hands right around the belt and he's like,
Seat, please. We're gonna process a few things. Thank you for the other sub.
Can we just not let Dippy have his moment and keep doing this?
Fucking hell, man.
If you don't mind, I'd like to assess your mental state. You seemed like you were having a very hard time there, and I'd like to process with you if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, this isn't about.
Excuse me, what did you think it was?
No.
And this is why I wanted everybody's cameras on so they can see their faces.
And he will just nothing at all.
Cute underwear, by the way.
It just slipped down like enough that you see.
You just see your pants fall down.
Yeah.
It's like, nice.
He's just like, here. Let me just, and he just like goes into his bag and pulls out just a set of clothes that he has not taken out for the entirety of this journey because he's almost always been armored or everything. You see him pull out like a what would it be? It would be like almost a harness of fur, and like he drapes it over his shoulders and like connects it, ties it off in the front, ties it off in the back, with a little like cloth undershirt that he acquired from the dwarves, that would go on first, and then the harness, and then like then just a very simple pair of breeches, with keeping the belt of dwarven kind like on and attuned. With the armor off, the beard kind of like comes down a little bit farther, and you see it bound in 3 places, where the mustache and the full body of the beard are like connected by little golden rings. And you know, his arms at this point, I think his arms have one of those streaks like down the middle of the arm to the fingertip, to the middle fingertip on both arms. And he just like sits in a chair after he is fully like, you know, dressed. And then he realizes it reclines, and he just reclines back. And it looks like one of those red like loungers that you have in a therapist's office. And he just lays back, and he's just like, is this more of what you were thinking?
Yes, actually. Lovely.
And he'll just like,
I would like you guys all to know that her domain of cleric is the empathy domain, which is the same thing that Sam Riegel is in the new campaign of Critical Role.
Campaign 3, the empathy domain of cleric.
Yeah.
She is a clerapist.
Yep. She helps people to process things and make sure that they're okay and get their heads on straight.
So for the next like 30 or so minutes, which I will not go into grand detail about.
Yeah, we don't have to do this.
Ferron just exponatizes to Cherry about a lot of shit dealing with his family, his original Goliath family, and the tribe and everything. And then as it goes on, Ferron like talks more about the other people in the group. He mentions like Briar and Merish, like kind of in a group, mentions Tommy and Merc in a group as well. when it gets to Yip, he like starts to talk slower and more like pointed with his words. And he'll just, as he's like talking with Cherry,
Mhm.
there are a couple of points where he like reaches over for like a rag and wipes his face off.
She hands you like a tissue or something, and it's
yeah.
like it's like it is something that is scented of rose that she gives you. It's like a nice little handkerchief, and you go to like sniff first, and you like blow into it, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this wasn't that.
This
You just keep it, and she's like, you can keep that one.
so sorry. And I
You're fine.
pocketed a. I didn't know before this point, picking up in the middle of the conversation, didn't know before this point what it really meant to be connected to people as close as I am to these ones. As I was to Yip. And to Key and to everyone else. I did my part for my tribe, but that never felt like having a true family, you know?
Sometimes you find yourself much closer to the people you find than those you are born with.
Like you? And that would be the second role that I did.
Mm-hmm. And she says, that is very insightful. Yes, I would definitely say that the people that I have found in my life are I'm more connected with than the people that raised me. That's impressive. And she smiles a little bit. At the
smiles back.
end of this,
Yeah, it's like the apex of this
at the apex and the end of it, she kind of like stands up, and I need you to make a charisma save.
A charisma save? Oh
Yes.
my god. Oh, I did really well. Dono, do you know what I have to add to my charisma saves?
Sure.
I have a plus 12.
Okay.
And I just rolled a 19, so that's a 31.
Let me just get rerolled. Okay. So, a 31?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Which is impressive even to me. Like, that's a lot.
Okay.
So, what do you
So, by the way, she gets a +4 to her checks, to her things with you as well. As she goes, okay, now that your head's on straight, you can take me on a date tomorrow. Enjoy. And you should go find your friends, though.
Ferron is like, thank you for helping me out. Yeah.
I will always be happy to help you, Ferron.
And he just set up the date one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm not gonna be here next week. I'm gonna be. God.
Oh no.
Dang.
This won't be next week. It'll just be later.
We'll just skip the next day.
Skip
It's
the
fine.
date.
It's fine. We'll just skip the day and then we'll do the one shot later.
So Ferron will just like stand and not put the armor back on. He feels he's in a safe enough place, like of just the the castle and the walls and all.
Make me a perception check as you're walking around and such.
Oh yeah.
Especially as you look into the room.
It's the goddamn ghosts.
Ooh. Perception.
Yes.
21.
21. Perfect. That's exactly what you needed to see. As you are at the end of this, you just kind of look around and you see.
I just like
the beautiful.
I'm walking, and now that this has taken place, I'm just walking and I'm whistling. I'm just walking and I'm like.
This perception is a success while you were in the room. Afterwards, as you've lost your concentration,
yeah.
Everything, and you're just looking around, and you look at the carpet, and you're just like, are those runes sewn into that carpet?
And I lean down, and as I lean, I just
You see Cherry smack your ass from behind and
and I like fall flat onto my face, like face down, ass out. Is the pose.
Way I
want
want to go.
Shut up. But I like my face is really close to these runes,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, no, seriously, this is something, and I like.
Really?
And I like pick it up or pick up a corner of it, and I'm just like,
Milo, can you go play your game?
I look at the runes, and
Can
I'm
you
like,
take these? Here.
have you ever heard of a magical carpet, Cherry?
Just got us a new ride.
I don't think I have actually. I've heard of many different magical things, but magical carpet hasn't been one that comes across my memories.
And he'll kind of look at it, and he'll just like, he'll make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Because this is not exactly something Ferron would have come
God,
across.
no,
either.
not on the table. It's loud. Onto the ball. Onto
That wasn't great. Oh God, that wasn't great.
Hey, no.
12?
It's magical. You just don't know what the command spell is to make magical
The
carpet
word would
work.
be for it?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Go, web, go.
I just like let go of it, and I'm like, let me take a minute with this, and I like sit cross-legged, take 10 minutes. I open up my identify pamphlet, and I will ritually identify it. I took that whole ass like ritual book so that I could do this. So I'm definitely looking at it.
Okay.
The pamphlet.
So you identify this. It is a flying carpet. Hello. You need to roll into the dice tray. You're making. You make the sound pop.
This child moment is brought to you.
He's been here the entire time.
This
My
child
wife has
stream.
been helping out with a bunch of different things out there, so I've just been having to have him.
Stream has been full of child moments.
Yes, it has been. It's beautiful. What? I'm not allowed to give you a kiss on the head? No. Okay. Thank you for the hug.
So a flying carpet.
Its identify spell, or its spell to make it work, is I need to look up a magic word. I didn't think.
I think Tommy already came up with the magic word. Yes, I can show you the world.
Oh God.
Oh, I was gonna say, Tommy's magic word is fuck, so.
Daddy shimmering
Oh
spray.
God, child.
Or a whole new world. There you go.
After the 10 minutes, it kind of like the moment hits of like what it is, and it's like
I vote the magic word is Verticadim.
Yeah.
What about up and away.
He just speaks like the giant word for lift.
It is hun sun hun.
Which just so happens to be the giant phrase for rise.
It means wise and fast.
Wise and fast.
And it is Fae. Or Sylvan.
There you go. Oh no, I speak Celestial. Never mind.
But you would know just through the identify.
But I would know.
But
yeah, just through the identify spell, I say. So I just like speak.
Yeah. You like get on the carpet and you just say hun sein hun. And you
Dippy
feel
of
it pick it
inspiration.
up. Or pick you up.
Oh shit.
Do you think of a direction?
I looked at Cherry and I'm just like, look at that. And because I'm looking at her, I guess I'm
You
thinking
go
about
into
going that
Cherry.
way. Whoa! And it just like zips.
I should
What
make
is
a
the
dex
speed of this?
save.
What is the speed of this?
Because you're not
carpet, by
holding
the way?
on, you're just standing on there.
No, I'm holding on to like I assumed it had like
Oh,
a
I thought
couple
you were
of
just
tassels
standing.
on it.
Yeah, it has
I definitely would have grabbed onto like two of the tassels and to just hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, well, look at that. And I just like, what is the flying speed of this carpet?
I believe a flying speed of a carpet. I need to. Oh wait, I have the card right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me look it up. My son's not freaking been shuffling the crap out of this.
Oh, and there are like
Carpet
3
flying.
different
Yes,
sizes
there are
of it,
4
right?
different sizes of
4
nut
different
carpet. This one is a 5x7. Its fly speed is 40 feet. It can
40
hold
feet.
up to 600 pounds.
Aha.
So either 2
there you
large
go.
creatures, 3 medium size, or 4 small.
So I look at Cherry and I'm like, look at that.
Sort of
And I
fine
go forward and Cherry, I'm like, whoa. And I like
Deck
duck
save on her
down
part.
for I duck down for Cherry
She
to like,
fails.
oh no.
She
Does,
told
she
me.
can add 4 because I'm in 10 feet of her.
It still fails. She got a 1.
What?
Welcome to my life.
She just.
Oh my
He's like,
god.
oh, fascinating. Whoa! She just gets the, like, just her
Does she
feet
let-
go
at
up
least
and
land
go
on
into.
the carpet,
Do you want me to
though?
make it a deck? Do you want to make a dex check to catch her?
I do. I do. This will be smooth as fuck if
Sword,
this
yeah.
works.
Nice
Sweeping her off her
identification.
feet.
Good job. Sword.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Oh my god! It wasn't a lot better. Next check.
Yeah.
8.
8. You just catch her, or no? She goes flipping, and now you're just like, oh no! You go to
And
grab
I
her,
like lean
and she
back,
just like
and I just, like,
disappears,
fall
and she
back onto the carpet.
She's and she's gonna go and like try and catch and grab for the carpet, and she just lands on the floor. She's like,
And I am
We don't talk about
definitely
this.
like stop. I like yearn it, like heal it back and like stop it. And I'm like, okay, let me do this a little more slowly. And I back it up, and you
Beep,
swear,
beep,
and you
beep.
swear you hear a beeping noise. And I just like back up to Cherry, and I'm just like, sorry, wasn't sure how I was going to make this work. Do you want to go show the others? And I gesture out my hand. Oop, you're muted.
and as she kind of like picks herself up, wipes off the dust from the floor, and she says, "Sure." Takes your hand, sits in the carpet with you, and you guys fly off.
And I grab the tassels again, and I'm just like, okay, gently. And I lift it up over the wall, and it just like floats down to the ground level floor.
Mhm.
And then I lead it out the front door, and I catch up with the others.
With that, we are going to end the session because we are running a little bit very far past our
yeah.
normal run
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been 3 hours.
Yeah, but this is where we're going to end, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll pick up where we left off next
Oh,
time.
and I got
Next week.
an inspiration point back from Wences. Thank you, Wences.
Yay! Thank you. So thank you, everybody. Your adventure matters. Roll your initiative. We'll see you next time. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.